After crossing over, I became a landlord with thousands of properties, but my gold-digging girlfriend thought I was just a security guard collecting rent for others. So she kept calling me a lazy pretty boy and decided to break up with me, just as I was about to give up and do nothing. A cute little girl suddenly showed up at my door.
Hey.
That sweet, childish voice completely stunned me. I froze on the spot. Then the beautiful woman next to her handed me a document. It was a DNA paternity test report. I couldn't understand the complicated data, but the line at the bottom made my eyes widen in shock. Probability of paternity, 99%. As I was still in shock, the beautiful woman rolled her eyes at me.
Can we come in first?
Only then did I snap out of it and quickly stepped aside. But when she walked into the living room and took off her mask, my breath caught. She was breathtakingly beautiful. She seemed flustered by my stare and spoke up.
My name is Xiaoling.
Do you remember that night at Zhongxing Hotel 4 years ago? How could I forget? I'll remember that night for the rest of my life. Then Xiaoling continued.
I heard you have a girlfriend. I hope you'll treat our daughter, Nua, well.
Her eyes dimmed as she finished. My heart clenched. I quickly crouched down and picked up. No, don't worry. She's my daughter. Of course I'll be good to her. Then I added, but my girlfriend and I have already broken up. As soon as I said that, I clearly saw a spark light up in Xiaoling's eyes. But she pretended to be calm and asked why we broke up. I told her the reason. Unexpectedly, her gaze suddenly turned resentful.
Then if you couldn't forget me, why did you start dating right after graduation?
I let out a bitter laugh. I said I wanted to forget you. Do you believe that? That night, you only left me with a blurry silhouette. Someone confessed to me, so I thought I'd try starting a new relationship to see if I could move on from the old one. As soon as I finished speaking, a voice suddenly said in my mind, "Thank you. I can rest easy now." Then that voice completely vanished. Xiaoling was stunned after hearing this. Her eyes instantly filled with guilt and a hint of sweetness. So I never forgot her all these years. Turns out, it was the same for her. She came today just to see me and to let our daughter meet her father. Right at that moment, on impulse, I asked curiously, "By the way, we've been talking for so long. I still don't know what you do for a living." Hearing this, Xiaoling was completely dumbfounded. She looked at me with utter disbelief.
Have you seen me before?
I racked my brains, and I really don't think I have. She asked, annoyed.
Don't you watch TV?
Now was my turn to be embarrassed. I could only scratch my head and say I was too busy studying. Xiaoling sighed, covered her face, and bluntly said,
Go look it up yourself.
I immediately took out my phone and searched. I was shocked. One search and wow, Xiaoling was actually a pop diva. I chuckled. So you're a big star, huh? Xiaoling rolled her eyes at me in annoyance. That eye roll completely stunned me. This woman must be trying to kill me with desire, letting me see but not touch. Just as I was lost in wild thoughts, Xiaoling checked the time. She said she had an appointment, then dropped a bombshell.
Nua is in your care. I'll be back when I'm done.
I cursed myself for being so useless. In my past life, I was a top star. I've seen all kinds of beauties, but I immediately agreed. Don't worry, big star. Nua is my daughter. I won't let her down. Then Nua in my arms asked in a tiny voice.
Mommy, when will you be back?
Xiaoling said urgently.
Mommy will come once a week.
The little one immediately held out her small hand.
Mommy, keep your promise. Pinky swear with Nua.
After the pinky swear, Xiaoling looked up and gave me a deep look.
Nua is in your care.
Before leaving, Xiaoling anxiously gave me a long list of instructions.
Nua can't eat spicy food.
Can't have too many sweets.
You must tell her a bedtime story, and she kicks off the covers in her sleep.
I had just nodded, committing it to memory, but she turned around, pulled out a bank card, and shoved it at me.
You just graduated and have no job. Take this card. Don't let Nua go hungry.
I immediately pushed it back. No, I have money. But she didn't believe me at all, probably thinking I was dirt poor, just putting on a brave face. So she directly put the card in Nua's hand.
Nua, you hold this card for Daddy. Give it to Daddy when he needs it, okay?
Nua smiled sweetly.
Uh-huh.
Downstairs in the nanny van, her manager, Chun-Ling, exploded.
You just left Nua with that scumbag?
The assistant chimed in too.
Yeah, Sister Xiaoling. I really feel for you.
Xiaoling forced an awkward smile. She quickly explained that he never really saw her back then, and they've already broken up. After hearing the whole story, Chun-Ling sighed and said,
I thought he was a jerk, but turns out he's actually a hopeless romantic.
But then she changed the subject, bringing up the contract renewal tomorrow.
Who knows what kind of trouble the company will stir up this time.
Xiaoling sighed.
We'll just have to take it one step at a time.
Just then, at home, little Nua called out in her tiny voice.
Daddy, Nua's tummy is hungry.
I immediately told her to watch TV nicely and dove into the kitchen. Scrambled eggs, cabbage and tofu soup, tomato, and egg stir fry. When the food was on the table, Nua's eyes widened in surprise.
Daddy made so much food. Nua can't finish it all.
She ran over and tugged at me.
Daddy, eat with Nua, okay?
I smiled and nodded. Okay. After dinner, it was already dark. I asked Nua if she wanted to sleep or play a little longer. She pleaded in her little voice.
Daddy, can I play for a little while, please?
All right, but only half an hour. We have to develop good habits going to bed early and waking up early. But when it came to story time, I was stumped. All the stories in my head were martial arts tales of fighting and killing. How could I tell those? I had to awkwardly ask Nua, what stories did your mommy used to tell you? She thought for a moment. She only remembered a story about a little bear, then looked up at me.
Daddy, don't you know how to tell stories?
I was instantly mortified. Then I had a brainwave. Now, Nua, how about Daddy sings you a song, okay? She thought about it.
Okay. Daddy has to teach Nua. Nua will learn it and sing it for Mommy. Okay.
I immediately started teaching her the song over and over. Half an hour later, little Nua sang the whole thing through.
The pond is full. The rain has stopped. There are loaches everywhere in the mud by the field.
After singing, Nua lifted her little head proudly.
Daddy, how was that?
I gave her little cheek a big kiss. My Nua is amazing. I immediately made a promise. Go to sleep quickly, and tomorrow Daddy will take you to the amusement park.
Hey, we're going to the amusement park tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Xiaoling and Chun-Ling had already arrived at Wanxing Entertainment. As soon as I entered the chairman's office, a sleazy-looking man came up to me. He was the company's new boss, Lu Zhuang. This Lu Zhuang, after taking over the company, relentlessly pursued Xiaoling. After being rejected, he flew into a rage. He started harassing her about contract renewal. I woke up early. It was a habit from my past life, morning runs. Not awake, Nua. I slipped out quietly. But as soon as I went downstairs, the scene changed. Residents all started warmly shouting at me.
Morning, landlord.
That's right, you heard it. The entire garden community is mine. Not only that, my sister Guhan also has a set. All gifts from our unreliable parents. When we turned 18, they dumped the properties and went traveling, leaving only one rule.
Rent only, don't sell.
Since then, except for New Year's, we hardly ever see them. After my run, I stopped for breakfast. 2 orders of soup dumplings, 2 soy milks, 3 fried dough sticks. Uncle Lou looked curious.
Landlord, that's a lot. Are you eating all that alone?
I smiled and said, for 2, me and my daughter. Uncle Lou's jaw dropped.
Since when does the landlord have a daughter?
I grinned. I just found out recently myself, carrying the breakfast. I hurried home excitedly. As soon as I opened the door, I saw Noah sitting on the bed, pouting, her eyes rimmed red.
Daddy, where did you go? Did you abandon Noa Noa?
My heart clenched. I quickly picked her up. Daddy would never abandon Noa Noa. Look, what yummy things I bought for you. Seeing the breakfast, Noa Noa's tears turned to smiles instantly. After eating, I kept my promise, taking her straight to the amusement park. Meanwhile, at the Wanxing Entertainment office, the atmosphere was ice cold. Zhao Ling faced the sleazy-looking Lu Zhuang, fighting back disgust.
Lou, the contract is up. I'm not renewing.
Lu Zhuang's face fell on spot. He threatened her darkly.
Zhao Ling, think this through clearly. Leave this company, and you're finished in this industry. You'll be blacklisted.
But Zhao Ling didn't care at all. She gave a cold laugh.
I've considered all that. I'm leaving here no matter what.
Lu Yang was furious.
Fine. Let's see who dares write songs for you then. If you had just given in to me, I would have made you the queen of the industry.
After leaving the company, Zhao Ling and the others didn't even have a place to live. Their agent, Chen Ling, was frantic. Zhao Ling, should we call your dad to deal with him? Zhao Ling immediately vetoed the idea.
No, my dad already has issues with Guxingyi. If he came and saw Nua Nua, things would get even more complicated.
Meanwhile, I was having a blast with Nua Nua at the amusement park all day. Looking at the little one in my arms, I asked, Nua Nua, are you hungry? The moment she heard it, her tummy rumbled. Without a second thought, I took her straight to a buffet restaurant. The waiter smiled and said,
Sir, we have a special now, 150 yuan per person.
I paid without blinking. Seafood, barbecue, desserts. I piled a huge plate for Nua. The little one ate with a greasy mouth, utterly adorable. But just then, 3 beauties walked into the restaurant. The one in front, though plainly dressed, was stunningly beautiful. To make matters worse, I heard her friend call her.
Guhan.
We've been here before. 200 yuan a head is so expensive. Guhan, isn't that my sister? Guhan and her roommate had just paid and were about to eat. And suddenly her roommate, Zhangmu, pointed in my direction, looking completely shocked.
Guhan, isn't that Hadi your brother? The little girl next to him, is she his? So cute.
Guhan looked over and froze on the spot.
Impossible.
With that, she and her roommate marched straight over to me.
Bro, mind if we share your table?
I looked up. Oh boy, it really was my sister. Guhan, since you're here, how could I say no? Guhan sat down, but her eyes were glued to Nua Nua.
Bro, who is this little girl? She's gorgeous.
I smiled and dropped the bombshell. My daughter. The next second, I had Nua Nua sweetly call out.
Hello, Auntie.
Instantly, the jaws of Guhan and her 2 roommates hit the floor. Helplessly, I reached over and closed Guhan's gaping mouth. What's the big deal? It's just having a kid, right? Guhan finally came to his senses and screamed.
You've only been dating your girlfriend for 6 months. Not even a rocket could go this fast.
I shrugged and added another blow. Lu Ruyan and I broke up yesterday. Nua Nua's mother is someone else. Guhan was completely stunned.
Why did you break up?
She said I couldn't give her the life she wanted, so she left me for a rich second generation. Guhan blew a fuse right then and there.
She must be blind. You couldn't give it to her. Wait a second, we're getting off topic here. Who on earth is Nuanua's mom?
I waved my hand to cut off her questioning and told her we'd talk after dinner. We're going to my place or yours tonight.
Yours.
Guhan said firmly. At the same time, Zhao Ling and her 2 companions kept running the walls all looking for a new house. Every place was either too far or too messy. Xiao Zhang, the agent, looked troubled.
Miss Zhao, all the villa compounds in Shanghai. The owners are all wealthy or powerful. They don't need to rent their places out at all. In the entire city of Shanghai, the only available villa for rent is the one in Jining Garden where you guys stayed before.
Zhao Ling immediately asked for more info.
Do you have the contact number of Jining Garden's owner?
But Xiao Zhang just shook his head awkwardly and said no.
They don't work with us. They only handle rentals through their own property management.
The agent Chen Ling quickly caught the key point.
You mean that all 66 villas in Jining Garden only work with that one property management company?
Xiao Zhang dropped the bombshell.
Miss Chen, you stay here this long, haven't you realized? This entire villa compound
Only has 2 owners from start to finish.
Zhao Ling and the other 2 were shocked on the spot.
2 owners who own a full 66 villas? This completely blew their minds. Left with no other choice, Zhao Ling had to arrange for Chen Ling and Luli to stay in a hotel first. Luli couldn't help but ask.
Sister Zhao Ling, are you really moving in with Guxingyi this quickly?
Zhao Ling just smiled indifferently.
We already have a kid together. What's there to be afraid of?
Then she got in the car and headed straight for Garden Estate. At the same time, she warned the driver coldly.
You haven't told my dad about what I've been up to these days, right?
The driver quickly promised her.
Don't worry, miss. I've been keeping it from the chairman this whole time.
Only then did Zhao Ling breathe a sigh of relief. Her father is none other than Zhao Jinshin, the richest man in China. If he found out that she not only has a child out of wedlock, but is also living with the child's father, the consequences would be unthinkable. Just park the car at the community entrance. Zhao Ling told the driver to find a place to stay on his own. But as soon as she entered the community, she was stopped by an enthusiastic Annie Zhang.
Looking for the landlord, dear? He's out with his daughter. No idea when he'll be back.
Zhao Ling was taken aback and asked tentatively.
Auntie, the landlord you mentioned, is it Guxingyi?
Auntie Zhang immediately laughed.
That's right, little Gu.
Zhao Ling's curiosity soared.
Why do you call him the landlord? Does he own a lot of property?
Annie Zhang instantly opened up, looking nostalgic.
More than a lot. Take our garden community here. The entire place belongs to little Gu.
What?
Zhao Ling was completely stunned. She then pointed to the community across the street.
So, that Jingyuan community is his too?
Annie Zhang chuckled and shook her head. Oh no, not that one.
But it's close. The community across the street belongs to his sister, Guhan.
With that, Annie Zhang hurried home to cook. Left alone, Xiaoling stood there frozen, utterly bewildered. Just then I, holding no, walked into the community chatting and laughing with Guhan. I looked up and there was Xiaoling at my doorstep. No one was, eyes instantly lit up. She reached out her little hands and shouted.
Mommy, you came to see Noa Noa so fast.
Xiaoling immediately took Noa into her arms, her eyes full of adoration.
Mommy missed Nuanua. Of course I came quickly.
As soon as I opened the door, Xiaoling spoke up.
Come here, help me take off my mask and hat.
I paused for a second, then quickly walked over. But the moment I got close, her unique scent drifted over. I swallowed hard, unconsciously. Xiaoling's lips curled with a smile. After removing her disguise, she playfully winked and bit her lip at me. I thought to myself, this enchantress is here to torment me, isn't she? But when Xiaoling's stunning face was fully revealed, Guhan behind me let out a shriek. Pointing at Xiaoling, she stammered excitedly.
Brother, this isn't your wife. This is my idol.
Looking at Guhan's starstruck expression and remembering Xiaoling's earlier teasing, my frustration finally got target. So I flicked Guhan on the forehead right away. Why so excited? Guhan yelled, covering his head.
Bro, why did you flick me?
I said impatiently, you get this worked up over a celebrity? A girl should be more reserved, not so loud all the time. How will you ever get married? Guhan immediately lost his temper. Whether I get married or not is none of your business. Of course it's my business. With parents not around, as the eldest brother, it's my duty to worry. If not me, then who? Seeing she couldn't win the argument, Guhan actually clenched her fist and charged at me. I saw the situation turning bad and took off running, with her chasing close behind. Right at that moment, Xiaoling, holding Noa, spoke up.
You two, stop messing around, Guxingyi. If you keep it up, I won't be able to hold your dollar back.
Guhan, and I stopped instantly. Guhan asked, panting.
Bro, how long have you and sister-in-law actually known each other? Based on Nuanua's age, you must have been together since freshman year, right?
I briefly explained what happened back then, leaving out the key details. After hearing it, Guhan looked full of admiration.
Not bad, bro. Now I really have to thank Lu Yen for breaking up with you.
I waved my hand and looked at Xiaoling. Didn't you say you had things to do? Why did you come over so suddenly? But then, Xiaoling's face darkened. She asked sharply.
What, are you not happy I'm back?
Of course not. I'm just concerned about you. I quickly explained. The next second, Xiaoling dropped a bombshell.
I terminated my contract with the company. Ever since the old chairman's son took over, he's been harassing me nonstop. From gifts to threats, I'd had enough. My contract was up anyway, so I left.
After saying that, she sighed again.
Still, I do have some regrets.
Guhan asked curiously.
Sister-in-law, what do you regret? But I cut in.
Xiaolong, you don't understand. You haven't experienced the hardships your sister-in-law went through as a celebrity. No sooner had I finished speaking, Xiaoling looked at me with a half smile and said,
You talk as if you really understand me.
I can only force a bitter smile. No, I just heard about it, so I have some understanding of what you went through. Then Guhan suddenly spoke up.
Sister-in-law, have you ever thought about starting your own company?
Xiaoling looked helpless. Of course I've thought about it.
But now that I've left, that new director will definitely blacklist me. Made it impossible for me to find someone to write a song.
He got angrier the more he talked.
I had a composer booked, and the song was already written. But he just snatched it away.
Hearing this, I was anxious but didn't know how to help her. After all, in my past life, I was a superstar, but not a singer-songwriter. Just then, Noa Noa, playing nearby, asked her sweet voice.
Mommy, are you sad? Daddy taught Noa Noa a song the other day. Noa Noa sing it for you, okay?
Xiaoling was instantly delighted.
My Nuanua can sing now. Sing for Mommy, quick.
Noa squinted her little eyes and started singing sweetly. When the song ended, Xiaoling and Guhan were stunned.
Bro, where did you get this new song?
I was confused. It's on all the music sites, right? But Xiaoling insisted.
You can fool others, but not me. I'm a singer, after all. These lyrics, this melody. It's definitely an unreleased song.
My heart sank. I grabbed my phone and searched online. Not only this song, but even the classics from my past life. I couldn't even find the 4 great classical novels. I can only scratch my head awkwardly. You believe me?
Bro, do you think I believe you?
Guhan was the first to jump up.
I believe you have talent for singing, but prove you can write.
I thought, I can't write, but I can copy. So many hits from my past life none exist here. Thinking that, I said, just give me an instrument. I'll give you a new song right now. I looked at Guhan. Go back to your place and get your keyboard. Guhan retorted.
You think I'll just do what you say? That's embarrassing.
I sighed. Fine. Name your price. If you bring it, anything I could do, you got it. Guhan's eyes lit up.
Deal, you said it. No takebacks.
She rushed out the door.
Guhan loves playing instruments. Julie asked freely.
I nodded. More than love. She's in the music department at Modu Art College now. Always wanted to be a singer.
Xiaoling smiled. Really? Then we're colleagues.
She then changed the subject, staring at me intently.
You're really good at writing songs.
You wouldn't believe me now. Let's wait until the keyboard arrives, okay? Then I'll look forward to your performance. Xiaoling's eyes were filled with doubt and a hint of anticipation. Soon, Guhan returned with the electronic keyboard. The look on his face that said he was ready for show.
Bro, the keyboard's here. Start your performance. Don't forget what you just said.
I nodded helplessly, tested the sound, and it felt pretty good. Guhan was instantly shocked.
Wow, bro. Look at you, all professional-like. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were a pro.
I ignored her, my fingers dancing across the keys. As the melodious prelude began, Xiaoling and Guhan were instantly stunned. My skilled movements clearly showed I was professionally trained. Then I started singing. I was once lost in the vastness of the world, drowning in its sweet dreams. Not caring about truth or lies, not struggling, not fearing ridicule. As the song came out, they were both instantly immersed, covered in goosebumps. Xiaoling looked at Guhan in shock.
Your brother sings so well, and it's a girl's song.
Gohan's little brain was buzzing.
Ah, sis-in-law, I've never heard him sing a girl's song before either.
Did he study it systematically?
No, he didn't.
Gohan looked utterly confused.
He used to be a total bookworm. I had to drag him to go singing.
Xiaoling fell completely silent. He hasn't studied anything, yet he can sing like this? After the song ended, I smiled at them. How was my singing? But Xiaoling rushed over with a sigh.
How was it? That was heavenly level singing. And this song is so moving.
As she spoke, her eyes instantly welled up, and she threw herself into my arms, smelling her natural scent. I felt my blood pressure soaring. But just then, Gohan, the single dog, couldn't take it anymore.
Bro, sis-in-law, could you maybe consider my feelings?
Xiaoling snapped back to reality instantly. She abruptly pulled away from my embrace. Her face is red as an apple. Looking at her shy expression, my Adam's apple bobbed. And, as if possessed, I kissed her on the cheek. This made Xiaoling's already flushed face turn even redder. Seeing this, Gohan immediately let out a wail.
I feel like I don't need to eat today. I'm full from all this dog food.
Who would have thought Xiaoling took a moment to catch her breath, but then her eyes suddenly became incredibly determined.
I've decided to start my own company.
That's the right spirit, sis.
Gohan immediately gave both hands up in approval.
Starting your own company gives you so much freedom to release albums and hold concerts. And take on any ads you want.
But I was the one to pour cold water on it, saying, then you'll be busy for sure. Finding a venue, hiring PR, assistants, finance, agents, HR, plus makeup artists and stylists. Gohan's mouth dropped open in surprise.
We need to hire that many people? She then changed her tune, but...
Office space isn't a worry at all. Xiaoling immediately looked at Gohan.
Gohan, you said office space isn't a worry? Do you have connections?
Instead of answering, Gohan turned and asked me.
Bro, didn't you make it clear to sis?
I can only give a bitter smile, no. Yesterday she dropped me off, handed me a bank card, and left. I paused, and added, and I checked, there's $500,000 in it. Who would have thought upon hearing this? Gohan just rolled her eyes in annoyance.
Bro, are you the type to be short of $500,000?
What riddle are you two siblings playing at? Xiaoling finally couldn't hold back and asked. Gohan then cleared her throat and began to explain.
Sis, let me tell you about our family's current situation. First, this neighborhood you're living in belongs to my brother. Then, the neighborhood across from it is mine. Besides that, we also have a Jinmao commercial street and a Jinhyuan villa district. They're all ours too.
As soon as she finished, Xiaoling was completely stunned.
So many properties, that must be worth 70 to 80 billion, right? Your family, what exactly do you do?
Gohan thought for a moment.
What do we do? My big brother and I don't really know either. Anyway, my parents said they're in investments. Whatever makes money, they invest in. All these properties of ours, they bought the land and built them. When I turned 18, they gave them to us and went abroad.
Xiaoling's poor heart could hardly take it, just handing over so many properties like that. And to two kids who just became adults. Just then, Xiaoling suddenly thought of something.
Right, my former company, Launching Entertainment, was in the Gmail building.
Her eyes widened as she looked at us in disbelief. So that means...
The office they rented is also yours?
Gohan was stunned, then clapped excitedly.
Really? I thought we couldn't deal with them. They're right on our turf, bro. Let's plan how to take down Wanchang Entertainment.
But Xiaoling suddenly stopped us.
No need. You'll definitely suffer losses.
I could tell she wanted to go after them too. She just held back for my sake. Earlier, Xiaoling mentioned that her company CEO was harassing her. Now, we finally found the culprit. How could I let them go? So I said, I'll call Zhang Yong. Soon I came back. Gohan asked.
How'd you handle it? Kicked out of the business district?
Xiaoling thought to herself.
So domineering, but I love it.
The next day, my property manager Zhang Yong stormed into the CEO's office with his team. Lu Zhuang was completely confused.
Manager Zhang, did someone not pay rent?
Zhang Yong sneered and tossed out notice.
CEO Lu, your contract expires in 1 month. The Gu family wants this space. You have 1 month to vacate the floor. Lu Zhuang panicked instantly. 1 month? That's impossible. This is bullying.
But Zhang Yong just shrugged.
We just follow orders. Your company's problems are not our concern.
Meanwhile, I was with Xiaoling and her team, planning their new company. Xiaoling's agent, Chenling, looked worried.
Starting a company is good, but office space downtown.
How can we afford it? Xiaoling smiled mysteriously.
Don't worry, Sis Chen. I've arranged an office. In a month, we'll move into Wanchang Entertainment's current floor.
Chenling was speechless, and she looked at me skeptically.
Impossible. He's just a fresh grad. He doesn't even have a job.
She even started lecturing Xiaoling.
You need to be careful. He's a father now. He can't just keep living off you, right?
To her surprise, Xiaoling burst out laughing.
I'd love to support him, but his rental income alone is more than enough.
Her assistant immediately pressed.
Sis Xiaoling, how many properties does he actually have? Oh, doesn't.
Xiaoling shook her head, and she dropped a bombshell.
All the properties in the neighborhood we lived in belong to him. Across the street belongs to his sister.
In the Jinmao commercial street we were at earlier, Xiaoling paused, enunciating each word clearly.
Also belongs to the siblings.
As soon as the words fell, Chenling and the assistant were petrified on the spot. A month later, Wancheng Entertainment shamefully moved to the suburbs. Lu Zhuang never figured out which deity he had offended. As for Xiaoling's new company, all the procedures were completed. Our relationship also fell into place, naturally. Today is the day we get our marriage certificate. Holding the red book, I smiled at her at the Civil Affairs Bureau door. Wife, shouldn't we celebrate? Xiaoling nodded with a smile.
Absolutely. Let's go home and ask our precious daughter.
Just as we got home, a little figure rushed over, arms wide open.
Mommy, Daddy, you're back.
I scooped at my running daughter, gave her a kiss on the cheek. Little troublemaker, slow down. What if you fall? Noah giggled.
Okay, Daddy.
I looked at my sister, Gahan. Xiaohan, your brother and sister-in-law got our marriage certificate. We're celebrating. Wanna come? Gahan's eyes lit up at dinner.
Yes, absolutely.
Arriving at Magic City's top Zhongxing Grand Hotel, I handed her the menu. My treat today. Order whatever you want. Gohan squinted her eyes, giving me a mischievous grin.
Bro, you sure?
If so, I won't hold back. I roll my eyes at her. Since when have you ever held back with me? The next second, Gohan went on a rampage. Red wine, king crab, Australian lobster, only the expensive stuff. After ordering, she suddenly looked at me.
Oh right, you can write songs, right? Write a few for me.
I was puzzled. What do you need songs for? A school party? Gohan shook her head, dropping some news.
I signed up for the teen singing competition, planning to debut early. To support my sister-in-law's company. She even tempted me. Bro, you sing so well. Want to debut together?
I smiled, looking at Noah, who was snacking. If I debut, who's going to take care of our little treasure? Hearing her name, Noah lifted her little head. I asked her gently, Dad, if you become a big star, you won't have time for me. Do you still want him to be a star? The little one frowned, thinking hard, then piped up in her tiny voice.
I do want Daddy to be a big star. But I want Daddy to stay with me more.
Then Daddy won't be a big star for now. He'll stay home with Noah, okay? Noah's eyes widened in surprise.
Really?
I smiled, pinched her cheek. In Daddy's heart, Noah is the most important. After dinner, back home, I asked Gahan to sing her best song. After hearing her voice, I went straight upstairs, scribble, scribble, scribble. A few song scores were done in one go. Keep walking in the rain. That's not love, darling. Not done yet. I casually wrote a few more for my wife, Zhaoling. Red Bean, Mortal World, Fleeting Years, Legend. After coming downstairs, I handed the scores to them. Zhaoling looked at the songs in her hand. Her mouth agape, eyes full of shock. Gahan, beside her, finished looking at hers, glanced at her sister-in-laws, and instantly protested. She glared at me, puffed up with anger.
Bro, you're biased. Why does this get so many songs? I only get these few?
I was torn between laughter and tears. Be glad I wrote you any. Writing songs fries your brain cells, okay? Those for your sis. I'd already thought them up long ago. Zhaoling finally snapped out her shock. Looked up at me.
These songs, they're really all for me?
Her voice trembled.
Any one of these could sell for a lot of money.
Seeing my wife's stunned face, I pulled her into my arms. Money's not as important as my wife. Then I kissed her on the cheek. Zhaoling's face flushed red instantly, but my sister Gahan next to us blew up.
Bro, you too, mind the PDA. I'm still single here, okay?
In the blink of an eye, it was competition day. Just dawn. Gahan was frantically knocking on the door outside.
Bro, get up. We're gonna be late.
Zhaoling in my arms, pushed me awake.
Go. It's rehearsal day. Newbies can't mess up.
I sighed helplessly, had to get up. But as soon as I stepped out, Gahan smirked, eyeing my dark circles.
Bro, didn't do anything good last night, huh?
I raised an eyebrow and shot back. What? My wife and I are legally married. It's legal. Left her speechless. We took a taxi straight to the Shanghai Stadium for rehearsal. I couldn't get in, so I waited outside until 6 p.m. Then I snuck into the audience seating. Soon, the host called out my sister's name. Next up, contestant Gahan. But the moment the music started, the entire audience froze. The melody was unheard of. It was a brand new song. The next second, Gahan began to sing. Walk in the rain. If you're a gem, you should shine. Everyone should have a dream. Don't be afraid of pain if you have a dream. The song ended, and thunderous applause erupted. The host excitedly rushed on stage. What's the name of this song?
Walk in the rain.
Judge Liu Huan's eyes lit up. He asked directly,
Contestant Gohan, I'd like to ask.
Is this song original? Gahan smiled slightly, nodded.
Yes, my brother Gushingi wrote it for me.
As soon as the words fell, another judge looked puzzled.
Gushingi? I've never heard that name. Does it have a name?
Then Gahan dropped the real bombshell.
My brother isn't in the entertainment industry. He's a senior in the computer science department at Shanghai University.
Silence fell over the venue. A computer science student wrote a song of this caliber? Liu Huan made a decision spot. I'm still shocked. 10 points. You pass. Seeing this, I left reassured. The outcome was set. Leaving the stadium, I decided no car is too inconvenient. I'll buy one tomorrow. So the next day, I took Gahan straight to the car dealership. As the salesperson approached, I waved them off. We'll look around first. Gahan, faced with rows of luxury cars, had choice paralysis.
Bro, what car should I buy?
I already had an idea. No sports car. We have to consider an Onuel. You'll be a big star. A nanny van is the most practical. Gahan's eyes sparkled, and she declared boldly.
Bro, I think I can buy them all. I'll give you the nanny van. I'll cover one for sis-in-law too.
The saleswoman behind us was stunned. Are these siblings real rich kids, or just showing off? But then Gahan seemed conflicted. She pointed at the row of sports cars and asked me.
Bro, which one should I get?
I frowned and objected immediately. A girl shouldn't buy a sports car. It'll scare guys away. You'll never get married. Who would have thought the saleswoman would laugh and chime in?
Sir, I think girls can drive sports cars too.
Gahan immediately gained confidence.
Bro, did you hear that? Even she says so.
My face darkened as I deliberately provoked her. Sports cars accelerate too fast. Girls aren't skilled enough. Just look at those female drivers online. They're the ones who get into the most accidents. Actually, I just thought the sports car was too flashy and wanted her to be more low-key. But Gahan wouldn't let it go and retorted directly.
Bro, who do you look down on? I'm definitely buying this sports car. I'm spending my own money.
Seeing I still wouldn't budge, she pulled out her trump card.
If you keep this up, I'll call my sister-in-law right now. And have her use to make 15 hours.
I was instantly dumbfounded. This girl actually brought my wife into this. I can't live without being able to sleep holding my wife. Seeing I couldn't win the argument, I could only bring out her parents as reinforcements. Fine, you call mom and dad. If they don't object, I won't say another word. Gahan's heart skipped a beat. She remembered our parents' insistence on staying low-key, but she liked the sports car too much. She could only brace herself and dial mom's number. She even put on speaker. The call had just connected. My mom, Zul's voice came through.
Hey, sweetie, got time to call? How's your brother doing? I heard he found a girlfriend? Guhan's face instantly fell. Mom, why do you ask about him first thing? I'm your biological daughter too, you know.
Mom chuckle on the other end.
Oh, my precious girl is jealous. All right. How are your grades lately? Got a boyfriend yet?
The saleswoman and I were stifling our laughter, almost bursting. Gahan shot me a glare and quickly cut in.
Enough, Mom. I don't have a boyfriend.
She changed the subject, looking at me with a sly glint in her eyes.
Mom, something big happened with my brother.
Mom's voice instantly tensed up on the other end.
What? What happened to your brother? Is it serious? Don't scare me. Guhan, seeing the timing was about right.
Slowly changed her tune.
No, Mom. It's big, but it might be a good thing.
Mom, thoroughly hooked, urged impatiently.
You little rascal, playing games now. Spit it out. What is it?
Gahan secretly delighted and laid out her condition.
Mom, it's simple. I've got my eye on a car. My brother insists I need your permission to buy it.
My dad, Gujinwa, took the phone.
Curiously asking, my precious girl, what kind of car have you got your eye on?
A Ferrari F8 costs just under 3.8 million yuan.
3.8 million. My dad didn't even think twice and said yes straight away.
Dad already agreed. Can you tell me now?
Who would have thought Gahan would give a sly smile?
Dad, there are too many people here. It's not convenient. We can talk about it after we buy the car and get home.
After hanging up the phone, Gahan excitedly pulled out his bank card.
Miss, that F8 right there. I'll pay with card.
The sales lady couldn't believe what she was hearing.
Are you really buying it?
Just then, I pulled out my card too. Give me another F8. Add a nanny van, and that Volvo S60 over there too. Now, the sales lady was completely shocked. Her hands even started shaking.
Sir, are you serious about this too?
I nodded and told her to process the paperwork as soon as possible. Gahan looked at me confused.
Bro, you said sports cars are too flashy. Why are you buying one too?
I gave her an annoyed glare. I'm not going to drive it. It's for your sister-in-law. After signing the contract and giving the delivery address, we left the auto mall. All the salespeople were stunned, staring enviously at the new salesgirl. She hit the jackpot with one deal. After walking out, we headed straight to the supermarket. Bought a whole bunch of groceries and snacks that Noah loves. When we got to the security room on the commercial street, I put the stuff down and said, Brother Jean, I'll leave the stuff here. I'll pick it up later. The security captain immediately bowed and scraped.
Sure thing, Miss Gu.
The new security guards standing nearby were totally confused.
Captain, isn't it not allowed to leave stuff here?
Brother Jean gave a dismissive look.
That's for other people. This man is the owner of this entire commercial street, and the chairman of Gmail property.
The new security guard's jaws dropped. He's way too young to be that. Right after that, we went to Xiaoling's office. When Noah saw me, she opened her arms and ran over. I picked her up right away and gave her a kiss. Has my Nino been good? The little guy lifted her head proudly. Noah's been really good. She didn't disturb mommy at work. I smiled and turned to Xiaoling. Honey, I picked up a car for you on the way here. Same model as Xiaoling's. Xiaoling looked pretty surprised.
I already have a car. Why did you buy me one?
I booped her nose. That one you have is the nanny van. You don't have a car for your own driving, so I got you one. Oh, by the way, the car's registered under my name for now. We'll go transfer the title when we have time. Xiaoling didn't put up a fuss. She just nodded.
Then I'll accept it.
In the afternoon, we got home. As soon as Gahan entered, he grabbed Xiaoling.
Sis, I'm video calling Mom and Dad later. You join too.
Xiaoling tensed up instantly.
What if your parents don't like me?
Relax, you're so pretty. And you gave my brother such a cute daughter. They'll love you.
Only then did Xiaoling feel a bit at ease. I then turned and went into the kitchen. Soon the video connected.
My mom Zuling got straight to the point. Sweetie, what's the good news? Still.
Gahan literally kept it serious.
Mom, you and Dad better brace yourselves. Don't be shocked.
Zuling urged impatiently.
Just say it. What haven't your parents seen? Guhan cleared her throat.
And dropped a bombshell.
Mom, Dad, listen up. You have a granddaughter. She's 4.
On the other side of the screen, my parents were stunned, then looked at each other and smiled, completely disbelieving.
Brat, that joke isn't funny at all. It's just buying a car. No need to mess with us.
Gahan looked helpless.
I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, I'll show you.
She immediately stood up and pointed the camera at Noah watching cartoons.
Noah, guess who this is?
On screen, Noah and her grandparents stared at each other. My parents froze in place, speechless with shock. It was Noah who spoke first.
Auntie, who are they? Are they Grandma and Grandpa?
Her words hit like a thunderclap. Gahan nodded, smiling.
Yes. Say hello to Grandma and Grandpa.
Little Nu immediately chirped at the screen.
Hello, Grandma and Grandpa. I'm Noah.
The old couple's hearts melted instantly, their minds blank. After a long moment, my mom finally asked, voice trembling.
Sweetie, is this child really your brother's? Yes. My brother's daughter, your real granddaughter.
Then Noah added.
Grandma, Grandpa, where are you? Come play with Noah, okay? All the other kids have their grandparents. Noah doesn't.
Hearing this, my parents' hearts ached. They soothed her gently through the screen.
Good girl, Grandma and Grandpa will come see you in a few days.
Then Gahan handed the phone to Xiaoling.
Sister-in-law, come say hi to Mom and Dad.
Xiaoling took the phone nervously. When my parents on the screen saw her stunningly beautiful face, she blushed and greeted them quietly.
Hello, Uncle and Aunt. My name is Xiaoling.
My mom immediately burst into a big smile.
Oh wow, you're such a pretty girl. Why call me Aunt?
Xiaoling blushed even harder and quietly corrected her greeting.
Mom, Dad.
That's more like it.
Three days off right away and started chatting silently. Xiaoling told them everything that happened back then. An hour later, I finished cooking and brought the food to the table. Gahan also spoke up.
Bro, Mom and Dad said they're coming back home in a few days.
I nodded and said we need to move into the villa early. This can't fit everyone. Gahan said, I'm going to be a big star soon. I have to live in a villa. Xiaoling suddenly cut in. The villa you two were talking about. It isn't the largest one at Gina Garden, right? Gahan asked in surprise.
How do you know that, sister-in-law?
Xiaoling rolled her eyes at him.
The entire Gina Garden belongs to you two siblings. That biggest villa has been empty all this time, and someone still cleans it regularly. Anyone could guess it.
Xiaoling suddenly asked me.
Since you guys own such a big villa, why do you live here? I explained casually.
This place is close to school, plus the villa is way too big. It's empty and feels lifeless. Right after I finished speaking, Gahan leaned over.
Bro, can you write me another upbeat song? All the songs you gave me are about memories or love. They're too slow.
I said nothing, turned around and walked into my room. I took a stack of papers from the drawer and handed it straight to her. Pick one yourself. Gahan and Xiaoling leaned over to look. and froze instantly. There were sad ones, motivational ones, youth-themed ones. All different styles, and every single one was a classic. The two of them looked at me like I was a monster. I got uncomfortable under their stare, and just shrugged, stay calm. There'd be plenty more things to surprise you guys down the line. Just get used to it. They shook their heads in disbelief. Soon Gahan picked out several songs for the competition, and gave all the rest to Xiaoling. In the blink of an eye, the third day came. Magic City International Airport. My parents came back, quietly, just to surprise us. My dad, Gujin, couldn't help but exclaim.
Our little Shingy got married without even making a peep. The daughter is already this big, right?
My mom, Su Ling, chimed in.
We even arranged a childhood marriage for them before. But then my dad changed his tune.
Called old Zhao the other day, and he kept apologizing over the phone. My mom got curious instantly.
What was he apologizing for? Gujingo smiled brightly.
Said his daughter found someone else, even had a kid. They had no idea at first. Didn't bring the kid home until after her confinement. And that man hasn't shown his face to this day.
Mom sighed, deeply after hearing it.
That old Zhao's daughter really has rotten luck with men.
Little did the old couple know, the girl they were talking about was about to meet them. Meanwhile, at the villa, Zhao Ling went to the office. Guhan was practicing singing. I was watching cartoons with Nua. Just then, the villa door suddenly opened. I turned to look. It was actually my parents. Mom, Dad, why didn't you call? I could have picked you up. I quickly told Nua to greet them. Little Nua excitedly rushed over. The old couple grinned from ear to ear and asked,
Where's our daughter-in-law?
She's at the office, back this afternoon. As soon as the words fell, my dad pulled out a huge suitcase.
Sweetie, come see what Grandma and Grandpa brought you.
Little Nua's eyes lit up. A giant panda over a meter tall, Barbie dolls, and all kinds of stuffed animals. She jumped off the sofa excitedly and gave my dad a big smooch on the cheek.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Then Su Ling walked over to Nua, squatted down.
Sweetie, why only thank Grandpa? Grandma helped a lot too, you know?
Hearing this, little Nua turned and gave Su Ling a big smooch on the cheek too.
Thank you, Grandma.
Just then, Guhan, who was practicing upstairs, came down. She was surprised to see Gujinghua and Su Ling.
Mom, Dad, you're back. Why didn't you call? My brother and I could have picked you up. No need, no need. We can manage on our own. Weren't you supposed to be practicing? You'd just be wasting time. By the way, Mom, Dad, how long are you staying this time?
I asked because my parents only stay a few days each time they visit and go abroad.
Everything's settled overseas. This time, they're back. Planning to stay in the country if nothing major comes up. And to spend time with their lovely granddaughter.
Then, Gujinghua and Zuling stayed with Nua. All went upstairs practicing. I was left alone in the living room. By the afternoon, Xiaoling returned. As soon as she entered, she saw Gujinghua and Zuling.
Mom, Dad, you're back.
Zuling smiled and walked over, pulling Xiaoling to sit on the sofa.
Xiaoling, thank you for giving this rascal such a lovely daughter. And raising the child all by yourself. You've worked hard these years.
Mom, it's okay. I'm not tired.
How can it be okay? I know how hard childbirth is. And you've been raising Nuanua alone all this time. Don't worry, we won't let you suffer any injustice from now on. Your mom's right. If this boy ever makes you suffer...
Just tell us.
Okay, Mom, Dad, I understand.
After saying that, Xiaoling looked at me and raised a playful eyebrow. All I could do was smile. You chat. I'll go cook for you. With that, I headed to the kitchen. Soon, within an hour, I prepared a big table of dishes. And so, the family ate and chatted together. All smiles. Days passed. And soon it was time for Gohan's recording. Everyone was going to cheer for Gohan. Today, I drove the family van with a few people, and we quickly arrived at the stadium. Entering the stadium, the recording had already begun. My parents and I, holding Luna, found seats and sat down. Gohan went backstage. I held Luna, watching the contestants perform one after another on stage. Soon, it was Gohan's turn to take the stage.
Hello, esteemed judges and audience members. My name is Suhan. Next, I'll perform the song, Riding the Waves. Hey, have you heard this song before? Seems like I've never heard this song. Could it be another new song? It must be a new song. I just searched on my phone and couldn't find it at all.
On stage, Gohan nodded to the music teacher. Soon, the singing began with the intro. La 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 la, little cloud. Come over slowly, take a rest. Pause for a moment, the song ends. Gohan advanced without any surprise. The rest wasn't worth watching. I carried the sleeping, following my parents out of the stadium. Gohan came out soon after. Once the whole family got in the car, we headed back to the villa. The next day, as soon as Gohan's song was released, downloads surpassed 200,000 and were still climbing. Major entertainment companies quickly sensed Gohan's potential. They all ordered their subordinates to find Gohan's contact information. This, of course, included Launching Entertainment. At that moment, Gohan didn't know her contact info had been leaked. She was driving, planning to go back to school. Before she even reached the parking lot, she was stopped by a middle-aged woman.
Hello, Miss Gu. I'm Li Juan, an agent from Wanchang Entertainment.
Gohan saw the woman extend her hand. Out of politeness, she shook it.
What can I do for you? It's like this. Your performance on TV was outstanding. Wanchang Entertainment has decided to sign you. We'll repackage you and debut you. We'll make you the next Xiaoling.
Gohan finally understood. Launching Entertainment. Wasn't that her sister-in-law's former company? The one her brother eventually kicked out. Talk about a small world. Gohan thought for a moment.
Agent Lee, I'm not planning to join any company right now. I just want to focus on the competition. Why not? Miss Gu, don't be so quick to refuse. Think it over. If you join us, we can get you a spot as a guest performer at the Xiaoling's concert.
Li Juan thought, since Xiaoling left the company. For nearly 2 months, there's been no announcement of split. And during this time, Xiaoling seemed to have vanished. No new albums, no commercial performances. For the company's benefit, Lu Zhuang hadn't made it public. In fact, they were using Xiaoling's name to sign several promising artists. They thought no one knew, but they were wrong. Gahan was in the know. Hearing Wansheng was using her sister-in-law's name to trick her into joining. Though furious, she held back.
Zhao Tianho hasn't been on the big screen for 2 months. Turns out she's preparing for a concert. Right. The company negotiated with Queen Zhao Ling to nurture new talents. For any newcomers willing to join the company recently, we'll pick 1 or 2 to perform on stage at the concert. For this, up to now, we've already signed 5 promising newcomers.
Guhan was truly defeated by Wansheng's shamelessness. Her sister-in-law has already left the company, yet they still use her name to swagger and deceive everywhere. Guhan didn't want to say another word to her now. After all, one more word would just make her feel sick.
Your company is truly shameless. Forcing someone out and still won't let her go.
After saying that, Guhan ignored Li Wan, rolled up the window, started the car, and drove off, leaving Li Wan standing there dumbfounded. It took her a moment to come to her senses and muttered to herself.
It shouldn't be. The matter of Zhao Ling leaving the company was never announced by the company. Besides insiders, no one else should know. And Zhao Ling herself hasn't made any official announcement either. So how did she know?
After thinking, she decided to call Lu Zhuang. Soon, Lu Zhuang answered.
So, did you sign Guhan? If you did, bring her to me. Let her have a couple of drinks with me.
Lu, she's completely unyielding. I tried every approach, even told her that if she joins the company, she could appear at Zhao Ling's concert. But it seems she knows that Zhao Ling has already left the company.
Only insiders know about Zhao Ling leaving the company. Did you let it slip?
Lu, I'm wronged. I didn't say anything extra to her. I was just using the concert thing to lure her, that's all.
Fine. I'll believe you this once. I got things to do. Hanging up. After hanging up, Lu Zhuang's face darkened.
He was still holding a female celebrity in his arms. Angry, he just pounced on her.
Oh, Lu, you're so annoying.
Meanwhile, Guhan got home and saw everyone was there, so she sat on the sofa.
Sis, do you know what happened to me today?
What's wrong? Did someone make you angry?
It's none other than that Wansheng entertainment person. Today I really saw it all. There's actually a company this shameless.
Even if Wansheng Entertainment approached you, you could just refuse them. No need to get so angry.
Sis-in-law, that's not what made me angry. You know what they told me? They said if I join their company, I'll get to go to your concert. Maybe even be a guest performer.
Guhan said, my face darkened. Zhao Ling's expression wasn't good either. Gu Jinghua and Su Ling, unaware, were confused. Why didn't they know their daughter-in-law was having a concert?
Mom, it's like this.
Then, Zhao Ling explained her past issues with Wansheng to Su Ling. Su Ling and Gu Jinghua were furious after hearing. Zhao Ling, I think you must announce online that you've left Wansheng Entertainment. Otherwise, they'll keep using your name to scam people.
Sis-in-law, my brother's right. You don't know. Wansheng already signed 5 artists using your name.
I plan to announce it online after finishing my album. During the promotion. I never thought they'd do this. I'll post it now. She got up and went upstairs.
In her room, she opened her laptop to post about leaving Wansheng. Zhao Ling posted online about leaving Wansheng Entertainment. Then she came back down. Zhao Ling, I think you should sue Wansheng Entertainment. Make them compensate for damaging your reputation. Otherwise, if this keeps happening, it'll have a bad impact.
Honey, I've been planning to sue Wansheng for a while. Finding a lawyer is the hard part. Regular lawyers won't dare take this case.
Leave finding a lawyer to me. I'm in business. Our company has a legal department. Thanks, Dad.
Gu Jinghua just smiled and nodded at his daughter-in-law. She didn't ask what his company did. This meant she either didn't care, or her family was also in business. From the start, he learned her father gave her a tour bus and a driver when she debuted. From this, it was clear my daughter-in-law's father must be in business, and on a large scale, which makes him eager to meet. This in-law he's never met, but his daughter-in-law won't say, so he can't ask. The next day, the entire forum exploded over Zhao Ling's new post. Wansheng Entertainment's actions angered netizens. Plus, someone pulled strings at the top. News and reports condemning Wansheng are everywhere. This puzzles other entertainment companies and stars. Just how much influence does Zhao Ling have? To make all the media outlets side with her? Wansheng is probably done for. Lu Zhuang hadn't seen these reports yet. He was still lost in a world of pleasure. His phone rang, and he was about to get angry, but saw it was his father calling. A bad feeling washed over him. With a nervous heart, Lu Zhuang answered. As soon as he picked up, his father Lu Yong roared.
You unfilial son. Did you mess with Zhao Ling? I just handed the company over to you. And you've already caused this huge mess. Dad, Zhao Ling is just a totally ordinary celebrity. So what if I mess with her? No big deal. You fool. Think about it. You still think she's just some ordinary star? I don't dare offend her. I treat her like an ancestor. And you? You immediately try to suppress and harass her. It's my fault for not telling you earlier. Lu Zhuang broke into a cold sweat, terrified.
Who exactly is Zhao Ling's father, that even you don't dare offend him?
What good would telling you do now? Her father said before, if he found out his daughter was mistreated here, our company wouldn't need to exist anymore. Get to the company now. I'm tired. I'm hanging up.
Lu Zhuang agreed and rushed out in a panic. Meanwhile, while I was eating breakfast in the living room, I heard about today's entertainment news. Dad, was this you? It really wasn't me. I was going to make a call this morning. But people above told me someone had already spoken to them.
Then it must have been my dad.
My parents and I all looked at Xiaoling. We never imagined her father had such influence too, especially Gu Xinghua, who was growing more and more curious about this in-law.
By the way, Zhao Ling, we haven't met your parents since we returned to the country. You and Xiao Xingyi have gotten your marriage license, but you haven't had the wedding yet. We can't let you follow Xiao Xingyi without a proper ceremony. After all, the child is already this big.
But, Mom and Dad, my parents still have a huge misunderstanding about Gu Xingyi. Back then, my dad even said, if he ever found out who the child's father was, he would break his legs. That's why I haven't dared to contact my parents all this time. As for Lu Zhuang, after arriving at the company,
he saw surprise inspection from the Commerce Bureau and the Fire Department. The Commerce Bureau didn't find anything, but the fire inspection actually uncovered problems. They issued a fine and left. Just when he thought it was over, the secretary rushed in again. Boss Lu, it's bad.
The tax bureau is here. Hearing this, Lu Zhuang was about to collapse. If he had known it would come to this, he shouldn't have provoked Zhao Ling.
Soon, the tax bureau officials arrived. They really did find new evidence of tax evasion. This sealed his fate. This time, he not only faced fines, but also possibly prison time. Lu Zhuang's matter came to a temporary end. As time passed day by day, Saturday arrived. Today was Guhan's final competition in Magic City. If he advanced today, he would go to the capital for the finals. So, everyone came today. I was holding Lil Nu, leading a fully prepared Xiaoling, and found seats to sit down. Since we arrived early today, our whole family could sit together. Soon, the recording began. The first contestant, Zhu Rui, quickly took the stage. His singing and voice were good, but he failed to pass and left regretfully. Next, the second contestant was a girl. After her performance, she was given a pass. The third, fourth, and fifth failed to pass and left regretfully. Unfortunately, this contestant did not pass. Next, please welcome the final contestant, Guhan, to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Guhan. Next, I'll perform the song Next On for you.
No way, another original song? That's too unexpected. Yeah, how are the other contestants supposed to compete? Soon, Guhan's singing voice came through.
Wait for the next dawn. Let's take a walk where we held hands and admired the flowers last time. Okay, some snow melts on its own. Your shoulders are my open paradise. The song ends. Guhan, as expected, advanced to the finals in Kyoto. The next day, after breakfast, Zhao Ling went to the company. The parents stayed with Lil Nu. Guhan went out to find his roommate. As for me, with nothing else to do, I continued organizing the script and variety show. The song was almost done. I was about to go upstairs when the phone rang. It was an unknown number, so I hung up. It rang again soon after. I wondered, maybe it's someone I know with something urgent? I answered. Before I could speak, a voice came from the other end.
Gu Xingyi, right? This is Zhao Jingshen, Zhao Ling's father. I'll let the hang-up slide for now. Come to the Chongqing Resort Hotel. We need to talk.
I paused briefly, then replied, hello, uncle. I'll be right there. After saying that, I turned and headed downstairs, my heart racing. After all, my future father-in-law was coming to settle scores. Who knew what today would bring? Reaching the living room, my parents were watching TV with no Noah, seeing me rush down in a panic.
They asked, where are you off to in such a hurry?
Hearing their question, I stopped. Mom, Dad, I need to go out. Zhao Ling's dad is in the city. He called to meet. Please watch Noah Noah.
Son, where are you meeting him?
Chongqing Resort Hotel. With that, I grabbed the car keys and left. Meanwhile, little Noah heard Daddy was going to see Grandpa and got worried. It was too late to stop him. She looked at Gu Zhanghua and Su Ling and said in her little voice,
Grandpa, Grandma, you can't let Daddy meet Grandpa. Grandpa said before, if he found out who Daddy was, he'd break Daddy's legs and send him to Africa to dig for minerals.
Little Noah didn't know where Africa was, or what mining meant, but she heard Annie Chen Ling say, it's a very far and hard place. Her first thought was, very far and hard. Does that mean I won't see Daddy again? Noah doesn't want to not see Daddy. Gu Zhanghua and Su Ling exchanged a glance, thinking this sweet granddaughter really cares for her dad. Meanwhile, I drove and arrived at the Chongqing Resort Hotel. As soon as I got out of the car, several bodyguards approached me.
You must be Gu Xingyi. Our chairman is waiting for you. Follow us.
Just stepping out, I thought these bodyguards were sent by my father-in-law to break my legs. Hearing their words, I realized I was overthinking and followed them into the hotel. Soon, we arrived at a luxurious suite on the top floor. Seeing me, Zhao Jingshen said to the bodyguards,
Leave us. I have something to say to this kid.
After they left, I greeted, hello, uncle. I know I wronged Zhao Ling and her mother before. I failed as a father and a husband. But from now on, I will. I didn't finish. Before Zhao Jingshen cut me off.
Kid, you said it yourself. You failed as a father and a husband. But isn't it too late to say that now? When Zhao Ling was pregnant, she kept hiding from us. By the time her mother and I found her, she was nearly due. When I first saw her then, it was in a rented room. Seeing her pregnant, I asked who the father was. She wouldn't say a word. Where were you then? Where were you when she needed you? When she was recovering? Where were you? Now you talk about making it up to them? Don't you think it's a bit late?
Hearing this, I felt guilty. Uncle, I know it's late to make amends now. But I can swear to you, uncle, from now on, I, Gu Xingyi, will absolutely never let Zhao Ling and her child suffer any grievance.
You won't let her suffer? How laughable. When she was wronged at watching entertainment, why didn't you stand up for her then? Letting those watching people use her name to swindle others. Damaging her reputation. I had nothing to say.
Zhao Jingshen was right. If I had dealt with it earlier, they wouldn't be using Zhao Ling's name now. But I couldn't. Although my assets exceed Wanqing's market value, they're mostly fixed. After a long pause, Zhao Jinshan took a check from his bag and placed it on the table.
You can't protect them. A fresh graduate like you. I don't know your family's situation, but my people found out. You and your sister often do odd jobs. Means you're average. Here's a 50 million check. You're not worthy of my daughter. He's not fit to be a father either. Take this money. It's enough for you to live comfortably.
Suddenly, the door opened. Xiaoling rushed to my side as soon as she entered.
Are you okay?
I shook my head. I'm fine, don't worry. Xiaoling was relieved after confirming I was okay. Then she saw the check on the table and understood Zhao Jinshan's intention.
Dad, what do you mean by this? Why are you giving Gu Xingyi a check?
Zhao Jinshan was very embarrassed by his daughter's questioning, but he still pointed at me and said,
Because he's not fit to be a father. He got you pregnant and then disappeared. I didn't actually break his legs. Giving him money is already merciful.
Hearing this, Xiaoling became anxious because she had never told her parents the truth. That's why there was such a big misunderstanding.
Dad, it was my fault for not telling you the truth back then. What happened? You are partly responsible for this too, Dad.
Zhao Jinshan was confused by what Xiaoling said.
How could I be responsible? What's going on?
Back then, if you hadn't forced me to get engaged to a complete stranger, I wouldn't have run away from home. I came to Shanghai alone. I was feeling terrible and had a few drinks. Then I met Gu Xingyi, who was also drunk. He saw me crying on the street alone, came over to comfort me. We started talking, and under the influence of alcohol, Gu Xingyi and I ended up sleeping together. After that night, I left. I didn't give him my contact information. How could he possibly find me?
Hearing Xiaoling tell the truth, Zhao Jinshan pointed at her, but ultimately didn't know what to say.
Alright, as Xiaoling said. She didn't give you her contact. But after Xiaoling debuted, her news was everywhere. Why didn't you look for her? Hearing Zhao Jinshan's question.
I was embarrassed. I was a bit out of it back then. I only remember there was a woman, but when I woke up, Xiaoling was already gone.
But with your current situation, you can't protect them at all. I'm not looking down on you. It's just that the entertainment industry is too treacherous.
Just as Xiaoling was about to explain for me, a bodyguard's voice suddenly came through.
Chairman, the young miss is here, and she brought 2 middle-aged people with her. The young miss says they're her grandparents. Let them in.
Soon, the bodyguard brought 3 people in. Gu Jinghua and Zuling were holding Lil Noa. As soon as they entered and saw Zhao Jinshan, they started laughing.
Brother Zhao, it's you. I didn't expect to see you here again.
Zhao Jinshan, who had been staring at me, suddenly heard someone calling him and looked up.
Oh, it's Brother Gu. After saying that, he saw Zuling holding Lil Noa.
He was shocked for a moment, then realized something.
Sister-in-law, could it be that Gu Xingyi is?
Gu Xingyi is our son.
Xiaoling and I, standing to the side, were completely confused by this sudden turn of events. When did they know each other? We looked at each other and both shook our heads. Even after confirming it, Zhao Jinshan was still stunned. After a moment, he sighed with emotion. Who would have thought, after all these twists and turns, we still ended up as in-laws?
Dad, you know my in-laws?
Yes, the man I forced you to marry was Brother Gu's son. When you were little, we arranged a marriage pact with Brother Gu's family. But after Noanua was born, I always felt I had wronged Brother Gu. I was too ashamed to face them. Who would have thought? We'd still become family in the end. All these years, every time you called me Brother Zhao, you kept apologizing. I thought our 2 families could never become in-laws. I never expected our children's moment of impulse would still make us family.
In the end, the 3 of them just left us newlyweds behind, holding little Noa and chatting together. Once Noa was sure her dad was okay, she fell asleep in Zuling's arms.
I can't believe we had a marriage pact. If that's the case, we should have just obediently gotten engaged back then.
There are pros and cons. If we had gotten engaged then, Noa wouldn't have been born. But I think we're actually quite fated. Xiaoling nodded. I held Xiaoling's hand. They're deep in conversation. Won't be done anytime soon. Want to go for a walk downstairs?
Sure, let's go.
With that, she left with me. Meanwhile, a different scene was unfolding at Wansheng. Thanks to Xiaoling's expose and my father-in-law's pressure, Wansheng was investigated. Can't even afford the fines now. The company's on the brink of bankruptcy. Artists poached. Lu Zhuang's dad was so angry he ended up in hospital. Now a listless Lu Zhuang sat in his empty office. He pinned all his hatred on a woman named Gahan.
Believing she tipped off Xiaoling. Suddenly, Lu Zhuang pulled out his phone. He dialed a number. It connected.
His voice was icy cold as he spoke.
Guhan, you know her? 20 grand. Kidnap her for me.
A cold laugh came through the line.
20 grand? Lu, come on. Guhan's an internet celebrity. That's too low. Grabbing her is high risk. 50 grand, final offer.
Lu Zhuang gritted his teeth. He forced out a single word.
Deal. To get Guhan, he'd pay the 50 grand. Guhan, oblivious to all this,
was collecting rent in her complex with her roommates. The girls carried bags of cash, enjoying the landlord life. Her friends teased.
Guhan, you little rich girl, still working with us? Just for fun, huh? Guhan just smiled. She said singing at the bar was for stage experience.
And she took the girls to deposit the money. To treat them, she suggested a fancy dinner. The girls chattered, piling into the van. Debating restaurants, none of them noticed. An inconspicuous van tailing them. Inside, a man named Biaozi glared fiercely.
Howzy, call the boss. Tell him we found Guhan.
Howzy hesitated. What if she's connected?
Biaozi shrugged. Scared? The boss said, this is the last job, then we're out of the country. The call connected fast. Boss Chong found Guhan. When do we move? Boss Chong's voice was cold, cruel. Keep watch. Don't move. Wait for me and the team.
Remember,
Find a quiet spot to make our move. Hangs up.
Brother Chong immediately calls Lu Zhuang.
Lou, we found her. Have 500,000 ready. Send me the address. We'll exchange the money for the girl.
Lu Zhuang gives a cold smile. He names a location.
An abandoned factory, 50 kilometers outside Demon City. Brother Chong understands immediately. Good. We'll bring her right over.
Putting down the phone, he waves to his underlings.
One last job, boys. Then we're out of the country. Several cars start up instantly.
They speed off towards Guhan's direction. At this moment, Guhan and her friends are just stepping out, satisfied from a fancy restaurant. Laughing and chatting, they get in the car. It soon pulls away. They arrive at the parking lot near the school. Guhan tells the driver to wait in the car. She gets out with her roommate, walks them to the school gate, then turns back towards the parking lot. Gao Chong sees Guhan walking to the parking lot. She's just reached a blind spot for the cameras. She's alone.
Gao Chong says, boys, it's time. Let's move.
He then drives the van right up beside Guhan. Guhan is startled by the sudden vehicle. Before she can react, she's dragged inside, pulled into the back of the van. Guhan stammers.
Who are you? What do you want?
Gao Chong says,
Be quiet, little girl. Someone's paying 200,000 for us to kidnap you. So, for the money, sorry.
Guhan says frantically.
Aren't you afraid of the police? You'll go to jail for this.
Gao Chong cuts in impatiently.
Scorpion, gag her and tie her up.
Scorpion follows the order. He gags and binds Guhan. With Guhan captured, Gao Chong and his men drive the van out of the city. The driver happens to witness the scene. He immediately calls the police. Then he calls Zhang Yong. He follows their van while making the calls.
Zhang, it's Xiaoshen. Guhan, Gu's sister, has been kidnapped. I'm following them now.
Zhang Yong stands up, shocked.
Are you sure? Xiaoshen says, yes, Zhang. I thought nothing would happen. So I didn't follow Miss Guhan. Who knew? While I got out to smoke, Miss Guhan was kidnapped. But they definitely know my car. I won't be able to follow for long before they notice.
Zhang Yong immediately said,
Follow for as long as you can. I'm sending backup right now. Also, what's the license plate number? Xiaoshen asked. It's Lua 72W45. Okay, be careful. Don't get spotted. Where are you now, Zhang? I'm on Jingqing Road. They seem to be heading out of the city. Zhang Yong hung up the phone.
and made another call.
Hey, old Yang, it's Zhang Yong. Miss Guhan has been kidnapped. Xiaoshen is following them now. But the kidnappers know his license plate. He probably won't last long. Mobilize the team immediately. They're on Jingqing Road. Heading out of town.
Old Yang said,
Got it, Zhang. Don't worry. If we fail this mission, my years as a Special Forces soldier were for nothing. Good, old Yang. Miss Guhan's safety is in your hands. With that, he ended the call.
Zhang Yong thought for a moment, then called me.
Hey, Gu, Miss Guhan has been kidnapped. My mind went blank.
What? Say that again. Zhao Ling and the others around me instantly fell silent, all staring at me in horror. On the phone, Zhang Yong repeated word for word.
Miss Guhan, right after dropping her roommate off at school, was pulled into a van and abducted.
My heart sank. I yelled into the phone. Wasn't Xiaoshen following her? How could this happen? Zhang Yong's voice was full of regret.
Xiaohan told him not to. He just stepped out for a smoke, and she was gone. In an instant.
I felt all my strength drain away. Everything went dark, and I started to collapse. Luckily, Zhao Ling beside me reacted quickly, catching me. Struggling to stand, I asked hoarsely, "What's the situation now?" Zhang Yong reported immediately.
Don't worry, Gu. Xiaoshen is already on their tail. And I've already sent Old Yang with backup. They're ex-special forces, absolutely reliable.
Hearing that, a flicker of hope sparked in me.
Zhang Yong continued. The kidnapper's plate is Lua 72W45. They're fleeing toward Jingqing Road, out of the city.
Good, I growled into the phone. Keep them in sight. I'm on my way. Xiaohan must not get hurt. I hung up and turned. Seeing Zhao Ling's worried face. I'll be back, I said, already heading for the door. But Zhao Ling grabbed my arm.
Going now won't help.
She pleaded, "Let me call my dad. More people, more power." She immediately dialed Zhao Jinshen. On the line, Zhao Jinshen's voice was doting. "Sweetheart, what's wrong?" Zhao Ling spoke rapidly.
Dad, my sister-in-law, Gushini's sister has been kidnapped. Send help, please.
Zhao Jinshen turned serious.
What happened? Who did it?
We don't know.
Zhao Ling stamped her foot.
Gushini's men are on it. But I'm afraid they need more. Please send people.
Zhao Jinshen asked no more. "Where are they?" he demanded. Zhao Ling looked at me. "Jingqing Road. Heading out of town," I said grimly. Zhao Jinshen's voice came through clearly.
Got it. I'm sending men now.
He was on speaker. Which meant my dad, Gu Xinghua, heard it too. After hanging up, Zhao Jinshen dispatched bodyguards immediately. Meanwhile, my mom, Su Ling, was already tearful.
Husband, what do we do? How did Xiaohan be kidnapped?
My dad, Gu Xinghua, tried calming her. Then he took out his phone, dialing a long and used number. When it connected, he got straight to the point.
Old classmate, it's Gu Xinghua. My daughter, Guhan, has been kidnapped.
A steady voice answered. "It's actually Li Hong from Shanghai." Li Hong was shocked.
What? Your daughter was kidnapped?
My father said gravely, "Our men are already in pursuit," but I thought.
It would be safer with the police involved.
Li Hong immediately assured him.
Don't worry, old classmate. I'll have them spare no expense to rescue your daughter.
Meanwhile, in the kidnapper's van, a thug named Scorpion suddenly exclaimed.
Boss Chong, trouble. That minivan behind us has been tailing us. It's the car the girl was just in.
The leader, Gao Chong, frowned. He yelled at the driver.
Dog, lose him.
Then he turned and sneered at Xiaoan.
Your driver is quite loyal, girl.
Dog floored the accelerator, and the van sped away wildly. Seeing this, Little Shun immediately sped up to give chase. Just then, Old Yang arrived with Special Forces comrades for rendezvous. The bodyguard sent by Zhao Jinshin had also arrived. Several groups, one shared goal. They kept close on the kidnapper's van. Finally, the kidnappers drove into an abandoned factory. They dragged Xiaohan inside. Old Yang and the others stopped their vehicles immediately. The groups quickly assembled.
We're here to assist, sent by Chairman Zhao. I'm Old Yang, the lead here.
After a quick exchange, Old Yang pointed at the factory. His gaze sharp. They took her inside. The head bodyguard nodded.
Then we go in now. Quietly. Don't alert them.
Great minds think alike. Moving with agility, they slipped in the factory like panthers. Deep inside, Gao Chong met the mastermind, Lu Zhuang. He shoved Xiaoan forward and greedily held out his hand.
Lu, I brought the girl. Where's the money?
Lu Zhuang smiled. He had a subordinate hand a suitcase of money to Gao Chong. Gao Chong opened it and counted. He smiled with satisfaction.
Not a cent short. She's yours.
With that, he shoved my sister Xiaoan toward Lu Zhuang. Lu Zhuang immediately wrapped his arm around my sister's waist, greedily sniffing her scent. Gao Chong took the money and left with his men. Lu Zhuang couldn't wait. He leered at my sister.
I've had my eye on you since I saw you on TV. That face, that figure.
Xiaoan's mouth was gagged. She could only struggle desperately. But as Gao Chong and the others just stepped out of the factory, Old Yang and his men instantly took them down. After dealing with the lackeys, Old Yang and Xiao Shan rushed inside immediately. Inside the factory, Lu Zhuang was taunting my sister with a sarcastic tone.
If you had just signed with my company and kept me company back then, you'd have had all the resources. Why refuse the easy way and choose this? You ruined my company, almost got me jailed. Fine. I'll take care of you now, then go abroad and live it up.
As he spoke, his filthy hands started to get grabby. Gohan's eyes were full of despair. Right then, a dark shadow flashed by. A powerful kick sent Lu Zhuang sprawling to the ground. Lu Zhuang writhed in pain on the floor. It was Xiao Shun. He immediately stepped forward to untie my sister. Freed, Gohan looked down at Lu Zhuang on the ground. Her eyes ice cold.
You fat pig, feeling tough now?
She said, then suddenly stood up. Lifting her foot, she kicked Lu Zhuang hard. Just then, police sirens blared outside, and officers stormed in, quickly securing the scene. Captain Suyong, leading the team, looked at my sister.
Miss Guan.
Are you alright? Xiaoan shook her head, pointing at Lu Zhuang, her voice trembling.
She said, I'm fine. But you must punish him severely. Make sure he never gets out.
Meanwhile, back at the company, I was frantic with worry. If it weren't for Zhao Ling holding my arm tightly, I'd have rushed to the scene. How could I not worry? I hated myself. Why, as a transmigrator, do others have systems? Well, I'm just ordinary. I can't even protect my own sister. I growled in anguish. I know going there is useless, but not seeing it for myself. I can't rest easy. Zhao Ling held me tightly, softly comforting me.
It'll be okay. Xiaohan will be back soon.
As soon as she finished speaking, the office door burst open. It was Xiaoan. She was back. I shot to my feet, rushed over, and pulled her into a tight, long hug. Finally, I asked, my voice shaking, what happened? Are you hurt? Xiaohan smiled in my arms. Her voice, though tired, was crystal clear.
Brother, it's over. It was Lu Zhuang.
Hearing the name Lu Zhuang, my fists instantly clenched. This comeback, Zhao Ling was trembling with rage.
This bastard was harassing me before. Now he's set his sights on Xiaohan.
Xiaohan nodded, a cold glint flashing in her eyes.
His company's people approached me before. I refused. I never thought he'd hold a grudge. Just as we were fuming.
My phone suddenly rang. I picked it up. It was Dad. I answered quickly. Dad, what's up? You finished talking with my father-in-law. On the other end, Dad's voice was unusually calm.
Shingy, Xiaohan's with you, right? How is she holding up?
I glanced at my sister, suppressing my anger. She's okay now, but any later, it would have been unthinkable, Dad. We can't let Lu Zhuang get away this time. Dad cut me off.
Don't worry, I know everything. Your mom already contacted the group's legal team. This time, I'll make sure he rots in jail. And because of his arrest, the police followed the trail and actually cracked a major case that's been dormant for years. Your father-in-law feels terrible and insists on arranging dinner to help Xiaohan sell her nerves. If you're free, come to Changming Resort Hotel first.
After hanging up, I took Xiaohan and Zhao Ling and headed for the hotel. On the way, Gohan sidled up, full of gossip.
Bro, sis-in-law, you met the parents today. Didn't get your legs broken by her dad, did you?
Zhao Ling burst out laughing and told that absurd yet romantic arranged marriage story. Gohan's eyes went wide. She couldn't help but exclaim.
Isn't this straight out of a novel? You guys actually experienced it. Seems truly fated.
Zhao Ling's face was full of happiness.
Yeah, if not for today's drama, we'd still be in the dark.
As we talked, we reached the hotel. Just after reuniting with Mom and Dad, a little figure came toddling over on short legs. I quickly scooped up Nana. She chirped in my arms.
Daddy, Mommy, Auntie.
Then my father-in-law Zhao Jinshin looked at Gohan, his eyes full of approval.
This must be Gohan. What a lovely girl.
After brief pleasantries, father-in-law waved his hand. Let's go. To Changning Restaurant. I've arranged everything. We got in the car. I handed Nana over to Zhao Ling. Focus on driving. The little one is so excited because she knows. Dad's leg is finally saved. Watching my chattering daughter in the car, I felt a wave of emotion. In my past life, I was a top movie star. It sounded glamorous, but I lived like a machine, only knowing how to make money. I bought my parents a villa, sent them money, but barely saw them a few times a year. Until my 40s, I was still alone. Only after coming here did I truly understand family is more important than anything. Perhaps this is the chance heaven gave me. Soon we were seated in the restaurant's luxurious private room. Just after ordering, my father-in-law looked at me and dropped a bombshell question.
Xingyi, you and Zhaoling already have a child. What are your plans now?
I thought for a moment and answered seriously, Dad. I want to give Zhaoling a grand wedding, but she's at a crucial point in her career right now. I'm afraid media attention might affect her. Unexpectedly, Zhaoling shook her head.
Dad, we're already married. The wedding isn't important.
Right then, my dad suddenly chimed in.
Xingyi, if you want to enter the entertainment industry, you can. I've arranged everything with the overseas company. My mom immediately agreed.
Yes, son. You write such good songs, and your voice is fine too. Don't waste your talent.
Even Guhan cheered me on.
Brother, if you establish yourself in the entertainment industry and gain status, not only won't it affect sister-in-law, it might even help her.
In an instant, everyone's eyes were on me. I had to say, all right, let me think about it some more. As we spoke, the waiter started serving the dishes. The conversation finally shifted to Guhan. Everyone ate while offering her advice. I peeled shrimp for Na, and also reminded Guhan, from now on, you must take more people with you when you go out. The meal lasted almost 2 hours. My father-in-law put the bill directly under his name.
I have matters at the group. You two live well.
With that, he hurried off. Not long after, our family returned home. While the family was watching TV in the living room, Mom said,
Who would have thought? I used to think the marriage with old Zhao's family was just not meant to be. Who knew, in the end, we still became in-laws.
Dad agreed. That's right. I actually felt a bit of regret back then. I looked at Zhaoling then. Maybe this is just fate.
Am I right, Zhaoling? Zhaoling nodded in agreement. Bedtime came quickly. As usual, after putting little Nuai to sleep, I went back to the bedroom to hold Zhaoling and sleep. Lying in my arms, Zhaoling said,
Honey, about the idea of you debuting today. Have you thought it over?
I said, we can't rush this. But today, we should celebrate properly. Then I turned and looked at Zhaoling expectantly. Zhaoling saw me staring eagerly at her, making her blush. She raised a delicate fist and hit me, saying,
Oh, you're so annoying. Be gentle.
Time flew by. In the blink of an eye, it was the day of Gahan's competition. Our whole family flew directly to Kyoto. I casually asked if we were staying in a hotel or at my sister-in-law's. Well, my dad calmly said,
Why a hotel? We have a house in Kyoto too.
as soon as he finished speaking, we walked out of the airport. 2 Rolls Royces were parked right in front of us. Gahan was completely stunned.
These 2 cars, they're not here for us, are they?
My dad nodded. The next second, the driver got out and bowed.
Good day, Chairman. We were taken to a villa even bigger than the one in Modu.
Looking at the luxurious furnishings inside,
I was about to take my daughter Noa out for a stroll.
and buy her some clothes. But then Gahan suddenly spoke up.
Bro, since you and Nuanua reunited, this is actually the first time you're buying her clothes, right? That one sentence instantly made me the enemy of the whole family.
My dad's face darkened.
You're not a very responsible father. My mom added fuel to the fire.
Son, that's not right of you.
Listening to my family's criticism, I was so ashamed I wanted to disappear. I had never once bought clothes for Noah. Just then, Zhaoling couldn't stand it anymore. She quickly set to defuse the situation.
All right. Let's go and come back quickly.
In the end, my parents and Guhan stayed at the villa. I drove to the mall with Noah in my arms and Zhaoling. As soon as we entered the mall, Noah wriggled out of my embrace. Like a happy little wild horse, she ran around the mall. I quickly grabbed her little hand and headed straight for the children's clothing store. But just as we finished picking clothes and were about to go eat, Noah suddenly said, her stomach growling.
Mommy, Daddy, I'm hungry.
My heart warmed up, watching Zhaoling suggest finding a place to eat. After the meal, our whole family arrived at the bird's nest for the finals. But the moment the first contestant on stage opened her mouth, I was sure there was foul play. I turned and asked my wife, Zhaoling, how did someone with this level make it to the finals? Zhaoling casually uttered 3 words.
Through connections.
Looking at the heavily made-up contestant on stage, I recklessly analyzed. Either it's through their body, or their family is rich. I bet on the former. No sooner had I spoken. Zhaoling's little hand had already pinched me.
You're something else, she said. From the moment she appeared, you've been staring at her figure. I gasped in pain, my survival instinct kicking into high gear. Wrong, honey.
I shouldn't look at other women when I have a goddess like you. I'm worse than an animal. Only then did Zhaoling snort coldly and let go. Who knew? When a second contestant took the stage, Zhaoling said another trap for me.
Honey, she asked, who's more beautiful, this one now or the last one?
I quickly showed my loyalty. No matter how beautiful they are, none are as beautiful as my wife. Zhaoling finally nodded with satisfaction. Sure enough, the voting results were announced. The voting skills got 28 votes to 22. Right at that moment, the host announced a name, Guhan. My sister walked on stage, but the song title she announced caused an uproar.
The song I will bring is The Only One.
The audience instantly erupted, buzzing with discussion.
Never heard of it. What song is this?
But when the music started and my sister began to sing, everyone was stunned. It was me who was the fool. But if it's true love, there's no calculation. Love is... They didn't know. This song came from my past life. It was my only faith during my lowest point. My sister's voice instantly ignited the entire venue. This song awakened countless abandoned dreams. The venue erupted in thunderous applause. But as soon as my sister left the stage, the next contestant, Yangchen's singing was hard to describe. I frowned deeply. This level was exactly the same as the previous connected contestant. But Zhaoling chuckled softly in my ear. You'll get used to it. My heart instantly sank. Soon, Yangchen finished singing, and the voting began. My sister and Yangchen stood on stage again. Red represents my sister. Blue represents Yangchen. Voting begins. The result leaves the entire audience in stunned silence. Yangchen, 30 votes. The younger sister only got 20 votes. The result instantly sends the venue into an uproar.
Foul play. It's absolutely rigged.
A viewer suddenly stands up, pointing at the judge's table and roaring.
Why? What kind of garbage did this Yangchen even sing? Their vocal skills aren't even on the same level. Why did she get to advance? The production team must give us an explanation.
For a moment, the crowd's anger boils over. The younger sister looks at Yangchen's smug face, clenching her fist in anger. My parents beside me are even more furious. Zhaoling's eyes turn cold as she speaks slowly.
Looks like the show's backroom dealings are confirmed.
The audience's roars almost seem like they'll lift the bird's nest roof. Seeing the audience completely lose control, the 30 voting judges are terrified, breaking out in a cold sweat. The host is even more flustered. He can only cast a pleading look at the director. The director reluctantly steps on stage, but as soon as he opens his mouth, he's drowned out by the audience's roars.
How can you ask us to calm down? You must give us an explanation. This isn't over.
The director is forced to retreat step by step. He actually turns a pleading gaze toward my younger sister.
Contestant Guhan, you're the only one who can calm them down now.
My sister ignores him. Instead, she looks anxious at her. That woman is already scared out of her wits, but the next second, the director lowers his voice, his words laced with a hidden threat.
Guhan, I know you've been wronged. But this is how the entertainment industry is now. This show is backed by the entertainment giant. Offend them, and you can forget about working in this circle.
A blatant threat, with the male host beside him chiming in.
Yeah, Guhan, the waters here run too deep.
The audience sees their true faces, and their anger intensifies.
Are you trying to pressure her on stage?
At that moment, my sister takes a deep breath and picks up the microphone. The entire room instantly falls silent.
Everyone, please be quiet. I know you all mean well for me. Thank you all here. After saying this, she goes deeply to the audience. Then, she speaks word by word. Even though I didn't advance. I promise everyone, I will never give up singing. Even without the championship, we'll always support you. The audience's cheers are deafening.
My sister thanks them again, then under the gaze of the entire crowd, resolutely walked off the stage, seeing the relieved expressions on the director and host's faces. I sneered inwardly. Backstage, Dad looked at my sister with heartache.
Sweetie, do you need Dad's help?
My sister shook her head.
No, Dad. Let's go.
Xiaoling stepped forward and grabbed her hand, her eyes with a meaningful look.
Xiaohan, you did very well. If you had stormed off in anger just now, you might have been tomorrow's front page news.
Gohan forced a smile.
It's fine, sister-in-law. I'm just a bit unwilling.
Mom immediately spoke up.
Sweetie, if you've been wronged, tell us. We'll stand up for you.
Our group returned home. Dad could no longer hold back. Furious,
Morning Light Entertainment has some nerve. Daring to bully my daughter.
he picked up his phone, ready to make a call. I'll teach them a lesson right now.
Eh.
Wait, I quickly stopped him. Mom instantly glared at me.
Your sister was bullied, and you're pleading for them?
I hurriedly explained, Mom, it's too late now. If we're going to deal with them, it should wait until tomorrow. Only then did Dad put down his phone.
Fine, we'll talk tomorrow.
Looking at them, I deliberately kept them in suspense. Mom, Dad, I'll explain the plan in detail tomorrow. Dad scolded with a laugh. Brad. Then he told Gohan to go rest first. Let's see what trick I have on my sleeve. Early the next morning, the whole family was having breakfast. Gohan couldn't wait to ask.
Brother, you said yesterday you'd deal with them. How exactly are you going to do it? That's how I was about to speak.
Gohan's phone suddenly rang. It was an unknown number. She hung up without a second thought. But not long after, that number called again. Dad spoke up, answer it. It might be someone you know. Gohan hesitated, but still answered. A man's voice came from the other end.
Hello? Miss Guhan? I'm Wang Cheng, the music supervisor at Morning Light Entertainment.
About yesterday's incident, I'm very sorry. I'd like to meet to talk, to apologize.
Gohan sneered inwardly. So shameless yesterday. Now putting on this act. His intentions are likely not pure. Suppressing her anger, she refused readily.
I don't think that's necessary.
But the other side insisted.
No. If you don't come, I won't feel at ease.
Hypocrite Gohan covers the phone and looks at us.
Cheng Wang Entertainment supervisor wants to meet. Should I go?
Mom instantly explodes.
Perfect. We were just thinking how to deal with them.
He's walking right into our hands, but Dad thinks it's unnecessary.
Right then, I walk in. I think we should go. All eyes are on me.
Under pressure, I say, they're coming to us. It's our chance to strike. Xiaoling is confused.
What chance?
I say slowly, word by word, evidence. Just get evidence, and we can ruin them. Dad instantly gets it.
I see. Let their market value drop first, then we move in. We can crush them at the lowest cost.
I look at Dad and propose a crazier idea. Dad,
If possible, I want to acquire their company.
I look at Dad, but before he can speak,
Mom points out the key. Cheng Wang Entertainment is worth about 100 billion. With solid evidence, their value will at least halve.
she shifts the topic.
But why do you want to acquire them?
Then I reveal my real goal. Xiaoling's company just started. We're short on people. Instead of training newbies from scratch, why not take over an existing one? Dad immediately agrees.
Alright, no problem.
With my parents' support, I turn to Gohan.
Xiaohan, say yes. I'll go with you later. As soon as Gohan nods. Wangchang on the phone can't wait.
Miss Guhan, have you decided?
Gohan says coldly.
Address. Wangchang quickly gives location. Zhongqing Commercial Street, Western Restaurant, 11 a.m.
Meanwhile, in the supervisor's office at Chengwang Entertainment, Wangchang hangs up with a sneer. Yangchen is sitting on his lap. Yangchen asks eagerly.
Cheng, did she agree?
Wangchang says smugly, of course. That kind of fool falls for it easily.
Yangchen immediately coos.
Cheng, you must get her song for me to sing.
Wangchang tightens his grip, a surge of excitement.
Don't worry, babe. I'll make her hand it over. Or she's out of the industry. He can't hold back anymore.
And pounces on her. 10:30 a.m. Gohan and I leave on time. At the restaurant door, I whisper, Xiaohan, you go in first. Let's pretend we don't know each other. It'll be easier for me to operate. Gohan nodded, took a deep breath, and walked in. I followed closely behind, and soon spotted a sleazy middle-aged man. Sitting right next to him was Yangchen. Gohan saw Yangchen. Fury surged within her, but for the plan's sake, she held it back. I found a nearby seat, sat down, and pulled out my phone. The camera discreetly aimed at them. Wangchang looked up and saw Gohan. His eyes instantly went wide with awe. Beside him, Yangchen angrily jabbed him. Only did he snap out of it.
No.
His eyes, like hooks, roamed all over Gohan's body. Gohan fought back disgust.
Mr. Wen, you asked me here. What's the matter?
Unexpectedly, Wangchang pushed the menu towards her.
Miss Guhan, let's order first.
Gohan did his stand-up ceremony, specifically choosing his fifth items. The meal proceeded in silence. Wangchang finally couldn't hold back anymore. He put on a serious face and spoke up.
Miss Guhan, I think your musical talent is extraordinary. So I'm here today, first to apologize, and second, he completely forgot about buying songs.
His mind clouded by her beauty, he actually said,
I want to invite you to join our morning light entertainment. Wang Chang was even starting the scheme.
As for Yang Chen, he was completely tossed aside. Seeing this, Yang Chen instantly exploded.
Chang, didn't you say you'd get her songs for me? How can you be bewitched by her looks?
Who knew Wang Chang would instantly turn hostile? He roared impatiently.
When did I ever say that? Don't you dare make things up.
Both Yang Chen and Guhan were stunned. I was completely baffled. Guhan instantly understood. So, he was after her songs. Now he's after her too. She suppressed her rage, wiped her mouth, and spoke coldly.
Mr. Wang, thank you for your high regard, but I'm not considering it for now.
Wang Chang looked utterly bewildered. Fifth habit. Have snoopers, high tooth, inhale, to get more light. Why doesn't it work on her? Not giving up. He continued to persuade.
Miss Guhan, don't rush your decision.
Guhan sneered inwardly. If I join, nothing good will come of it. She stood up immediately.
No need, Director Wang. I have to go.
As she was about to leave, Yang Chen's sharp voice rang out.
We're all women. Stop pretending to be pure. In the end, you'll just sell yourself too.
This completely ignited Guhan's fury. She whirled around.
You think I'm like you? I got here on my own merit. Not like you, climbing the ladder with old men. Have some self-respect. Who has no self-respect? Yang Chen exploded.
Enough. Stop.
Wang Chang roared. The pointed stares from the surrounding diners made Yang Chen flush red. Wang Chang, faced with repeated rejections, lost all patience. His face darkened as he issued an ultimatum.
Guhan, since you don't know what's good for you, from today, forget about working in the entertainment industry. Morning light entertainment will blacklist you completely.
Guhan scoffed disdainfully.
Then do it. I don't care.
With that, she turned and walked away without looking back. Meanwhile, I had recorded the whole thing. After paying the bill, I followed her out of the restaurant. In the car, Guhan eagerly asked.
Bro, did you get it all?
I smiled and handed her my phone. Don't worry, it's all here. Watching the video, Guhan's face flushed with anger.
With this, let's see how he can act so arrogant.
I comforted her. Don't be angry. Let Mom and Dad get revenge for you when you get home.
Right. They must be punished.
Back home, we explained everything. Dad was so angry he slammed the table.
In a big forest, there are all kinds of birds. He wants to blacklist you?
I nodded. Exactly, that's what he meant. Guhan was even more furious.
Mom, Dad, that old geezer was staring at me the whole time.
Hearing this, our parents were even more enraged. Just then, Zhao Ling, who had been silent, suddenly spoke up. She looked directly at me and asked,
Honey, how are you planning to deal with them?
I already have a plan. Have our dad and my father-in-law team up. To acquire it. Mom Su Ling was puzzled.
Your dad's influence is enough. Why involve the in-laws?
Yeah, son.
Dad Gujinghua also stared at me. Don't you trust my ability? I quickly explained, no, that's not it. I just think it'll be faster. Once the acquisition is complete, we can start filming dramas and variety shows right away. After all, Zhao Ling's company is full of newcomers. They really need an established company to guide them. Guhan's eyes lit up.
Bro, you got a script?
I nodded. Script and variety shows, I've got both. Then I looked at Zhao Ling, honey. Call your dad quick. Have him coordinate with my dad. Zhao Ling was about to dial, but Dad stopped her.
Daughter-in-law, no need to call. We'll go straight to your place. Just as his face.
Okay, Dad.
Zhao Ling immediately called her mother, Lin Mei, to inform her. Meanwhile, at Villa Number 1, Changning Garden, Jingdu, Zhao Ling's mother, Lin Mei, was surrounded by a few society matrons. They were all there to propose marriage for their sons.
Sister Lin, my son has long admired your daughter. Please. Your son's a layabout. Mine's a returnee executive. Stop arguing. My son runs his own company. Earns over $8 million a year.
A few rich heirs vying for Zhao Ling almost came to blows right then. Just at that moment, Lin Mei's phone rang. Seeing it was her precious daughter, Lin Mei's face instantly lit up with a smile.
Sweetie, finally remembered your mom?
On the other end, Zhao Ling quickly cooed.
Mom, I called because I missed you.
Lin Mei saw right through it.
Out with it. What's up?
Zhao Ling had to confess.
Mom, I'm coming home today with my in-laws.
The in-laws are coming. Lin Mei beamed with joy.
Great, great. Come quickly. I'll get ready.
After hanging up, Lin Mei promptly gave the matrons their marching orders.
Sorry, everyone. My in-laws are coming soon. I won't be able to entertain you.
The matrons cursed inwardly, but dared not speak up. One rich heir, Lu Kai, persisted, unwilling to give up.
Annie, you mean Zhao Ling has a sister coming, right?
The other two heirs' hopes instantly flared up again. They'd been utterly captivated by Zhao Ling. Just days ago, they'd learned she was the heiress of Changning Group, and begged their mothers to propose. Now, to hear Zhao Ling was already married, they simply couldn't accept it. Their only hope was that Zhao Ling had a sister. However, Lin Mei's next words dashed their hopes completely.
Sorry, everyone. Zhao Ling is our only daughter. Not only is she married, her in-laws are the Zhongxing Group, and she even has a granddaughter.
Silence fell. Zhongxing Group. They're untouchable. Just moments ago, they were competing for her hand. Now, their faces burned with shame. The ladies couldn't stay a moment longer. They dragged their sons away from the Zhao villa in disgrace. Meanwhile, my family and I arrived at the Zhaos in our car. The door opened, and little Noah wriggled from my arms. She ran into the hall, shouting,
Grandma, no Noah's back.
Lin Mei rushed from the kitchen. Scooping up Noah, she asked,
My little darling, did you miss Grandma?
Of course. Noah misses Grandma every second.
Her sweet voice made the whole family laugh. The two mothers-in-law watched, filled with emotion.
Who would have thought, after all this time, we'd become family?
I assure my mother-in-law, Mom, don't worry. I'll never let Zhao Ling down. Just then, father-in-law, Zhao Jinxin returned. Seeing Gu Xinghua, he was overjoyed.
Brother Gu, you're here.
Nona ran to him, crying.
Grandpa,
Then she changed her tune.
it's Daddy's fault. He never brings me to see you.
My little cotton-padded jacket has a leak. At dinner, I laid out my plan to acquire Morning Light Entertainment. To my surprise, father-in-law waved it off.
Dealing with morning light? No need for all that trouble.
His next words floored me.
Our families can just crush them together.
I worried about funding. He said nonchalantly,
No problem. We have our ways.
Is this the power of the elite? After dinner, my parents left with Guhan. I thought I'd finally get a good night's sleep with my wife. But mother-in-law declared.
Xing Yi, you're sleeping alone tonight. Zhao Ling and Nuanhua are with me.
I was stunned. I could only watch helplessly as my wife and daughter were taken away. Zhao Ling glanced back at me, a faint, beautiful smile playing on her lips. Meanwhile, far away in his office, Wang Chong. Little did he know, the storm that could destroy him was about to hit. Elsewhere, Wang Chong was making call after call.
Hey, Yi Dai. It's Wang Chong. I need you to blacklist a singer named Gu Han.
He hung up with a smug, sinister grin. Guhan, oh Guhan, let's see you come begging to me. Just the thought of Guhan's stunning face made him drool. But he had no idea. His morning light entertainment was in total chaos. Chairman Zhang Hao was leisurely sipping tea. His secretary burst in frantically.
Chairman, it's bad. All our ad deals have been terminated. Our movie was rejected by the theaters. Our TV show was blocked by authorities. Reason, tax evasion. And our lead actor is involved. A barrage of bad news.
Hit Zhang Hao, making him dizzy. He almost collapsed. He couldn't figure it out, just who he had offended. Right then,
His son, Zhang Jun, stumbled in, terrified. Dad, it's Dad. The tax girl at least here.
Zhang Hao could no longer stay seated. He slammed his hand on the table.
Was it you worthless son? Did you mess with someone you shouldn't have?
Zhang Jun trembled in fear.
It wasn't me. Suddenly, he remembered something. Dad, could it be Uncle? He threatened a rookie yesterday. Said he'd blacklist her.
Zhang Hao roared.
Get him in here to see me, now. Soon, an innocent-looking Wang Chong walked into the office. Brother-in-law, what's the matter?
Zhang Hao shook with rage.
How dare you ask? Who the hell did you piss off?
Wang Chong was completely unconcerned.
I didn't piss anyone off. I just blacklisted a rookie singer, that's all. A rookie singer?
Zhang Hao was utterly defeated. At that moment, the office door opened. Tax officers and police walked in. The moment the police showed the arrest warrant, Zhang Hao's legs gave way. Right in front of his son and brother-in-law, he was taken away. The Zhang family and Wang Chong racked their brains clueless about who was behind it all. The next morning, I pulled out a brand new plan. I handed a proposal to Zhao Ling. She looked puzzled.
Honey, what's this? A new song?
I shook my head, motioning for her to read it herself. Zhao Ling opened it. The bold words on the cover made her eyes widen. China's new voice. This is a variety show. After the shock, sheer joy flooded her.
Honey, when did you write this? It's amazing.
I smirked, raising an eyebrow. So, do I get a reward? Zhao Ling's cheeks flushed as she nodded softly. After a sweet moment, we got dressed and headed downstairs. Guhan stood there, arms crossed, looking displeased.
Bro, what took you guys so long?
I kept a straight face. We were discussing the company's future development plan. Zhao Ling caught on immediately. She handed over the proposal.
Your brother gave me a variety show proposal.
Guhan took it, flipped through, and pouted.
How original. Haven't we seen those a million times?
But my dad, Gushua, perked up with interest. He took the proposal, read it, and asked me.
Son, what made you think of this?
I smiled and began to explain. Dad, this show is different. It focuses only on the voice, not the contestant's looks. Anyone with a great voice can compete. My dad's eyes lit up. I revealed the core concept, the blind auditions. For coaches sit with their backs turned. Only the voice moves them. They turn their chairs if impressed. If all four turn, the contestant chooses their coach. I laid out the whole system. Coach-led team battles, internal eliminations, all the way to the finals. The whole family listened, their eyes sparkling with excitement. But Zhao Ling raised a crucial point.
The concept is brilliant, but the coaches must be prestigious figures in the music industry.
I nodded. Not only that, to prevent any foul play, the entire competition will have live audience voting. We'll rotate in 3 new audience groups every episode. The finals will be broadcast live nationwide, with the champion decided by national vote. Zhao Ling's face flushed with excitement. But then, worry crept in.
The idea is top-notch, but what TV station would risk this new format?
As she finished, my dad spoke calmly.
A TV station, that's not a problem.
Guhan asked curiously.
Dad, do you have a friend at a station?
Mom smiled and revealed the answer.
The station is Orange Fruit TV, which your dad acquired earlier. We were planning to start an entertainment company anyway. So we also bought Orange Fruit Video and Orange Fruit Music.
I was stunned. My dad added nonchalantly.
We have 100% ownership.
Now that the platform issue is resolved, Zhao Ling looked at me.
Honey, do you have candidates for the mentors?
Confidently, I named 3 people. Teacher Lu Huan, Teacher Wang Na, and Chunyi. Guhan immediately pointed out.
Bro, you said we needed 4. We're still 1 short.
My gaze fell on Zhao Ling. The last one is you. Zhao Ling panicked instantly.
Can I do it?
I looked firmly into her eyes. You have to believe in yourself. You're already a top diva now. This show is the perfect stage to solidify your status. Zhao Ling took a deep breath, her eyes determined.
All right, I'll listen to you.
She immediately took on responsibility.
I'll personally invite the remaining 3 guests.
I nodded, then remembered something else, right? Call Dad. Ask how the acquisition of Morning Light Entertainment is going. Zhao Ling gave an okay sign, and immediately dialed Zhao Jinshin's number. On the other end of the line, Zhao Jinshin had just finished hearing his secretary's report. Chairman, the handover of Morning Light Entertainment is complete. What are your next instructions? Zhao Jinshin waved his hand.
This company is for my daughter. It's up to her.
As soon as he finished speaking, his phone rang. Seeing the caller ID, he gestured for the secretary to leave before answering.
Hey, sweetie, what made you think of calling me? It's about Morning Light.
On her end, Zhao Ling laughed coquettishly.
Dad, can it just be that I miss you?
Zhao Jinshin burst out laughing.
Come on, I know you.
Zhao Ling stuck out her tongue sheepishly.
Okay, Dad, how much longer for the Morning Light acquisition?
Zhao Jinshin chuckled.
It's already done. I was just about to tell you. Why? Hurry?
Zhao Ling quickly explained.
Gu Xingyi is planning a new variety show, and needs people urgently now.
Zhao Jinshin understood immediately.
All right, I'll have the new CEO of Morning Light contact you soon.
After hanging up, Zhao Ling looked at me excitedly.
Honey, it's done. Dad said Morning Light's acquisition is complete. The new CEO will contact me right away.
A weight lifted off my chest, then I looked at my dad. Could you put in a good word for me with the TV station? I'll fly over there tomorrow to sign the contract. Gushua nodded and said, go ahead without worry. The 3 of us set off immediately and drove to the company. Once we got to the office, Zhao Ling wasted no time. He directly called Mr. Lu Huan. At this moment, Lu Huan was with Wang Na, and Chunyi, two old friends from the industry. Seeing the incoming call, Lu Huan answered with a smile.
Zhao Ling, right? I thought you'd forgotten about this old teacher of yours.
Xiaoling quickly explained. How could I, teacher? I've been busy setting up my company lately. As soon as I got a minute, I reached out to you.
After exchanging pleasantries, Zhao Ling got straight to the point.
Teacher, there is actually one thing I'd like to ask you for help with. Our company has planned a brand new talent show variety program.
It adopts a blind selection format where judges only listen to voices without seeing the contestants, and a progressive, brutal elimination system. He said all these details to Luan. As Lu Huan listened, his eyes lit up more and more. In the end, Zhao Ling dropped a bombshell.
The final will be broadcast live nationwide, and audiences across the country will get to vote.
Teacher, are you interested in joining the show? Lu Huan didn't hesitate at all.
Yes, I'm absolutely interested. This is such a brand new format.
Then he asked, who are the other 3 mentors? Zhao Ling felt overjoyed.
To be precise, we still need 2 more, because I'm joining too. As for the other 2, we want to invite Ms. Wang Na and Ms. Chen Yi.
After hearing this, Lu Huan suddenly burst out laughing.
No need for you to call them. They're right here with me now.
Zhao Ling was overjoyed. He heard Lu Huan turn to the people beside him and ask,
What do you think? You all heard what Zhao Ling said, right? Are you interested?
Chen, he was the first to respond.
I happen to have an opening in my schedule, so I can do it.
Wang Na also joked.
I can do it too. It's a brand new variety show, and we get paid for it.
Lu Huan made a final call.
And it's settled. All of us are in.
Lu Huan picked up his phone, his voice full of excitement.
Zhao Ling, they all agreed. When do we start recording? Zhao Ling was on the joy.
That's wonderful, teacher. It'll still be a while before we start, though. After all, we still need to handle promotion and enrollment. As for the TV station side, we can just go sign a contract.
Lu Huan chuckled heartily.
All right, just give us a call then.
After locking in the Minter, we wasted no time. Early the next morning, we headed straight for the airport, destination, Changshui City, Orange Fruit TV station. My dad was already waiting downstairs. He didn't waste words. He got straight to the point.
We'll look after Nua and your mom. The station director's number is sent to you. His surname is Wu. Contact him directly when you arrive. He'll send someone to pick you up.
A warmth spread in my heart. Thanks, Dad. The 4-hour flight passed. Zhao Ling fell asleep leaning on my shoulder. I quietly called the flight attendant for a blanket and covered her with it. As soon as the plane landed, I immediately called Director Wu. On the other end, Director Wu's attitude was extremely respectful. I got straight to the point.
Hello, Director Wu. This is Gushini. My dad mentioned it yesterday.
Director Wu instantly understood, his voice warming up a few degrees.
So it's the young master. The chairman gave clear instructions yesterday. I'll send someone to pick you up right away.
After hanging up, we waited at the airport entrance. Soon after, a car pulled up smoothly in front of us. The door opened. First a pair of impossibly long legs, followed by a breathtakingly beautiful woman stepping out. Her expression was cool and detached. Her gaze fixed directly on me.
Hello, Mr. Gu. My name is Ju Mengyang. Director Wu sent me to pick you up.
After saying this, she curiously glanced at Zhao Ling, who was wearing a mask. I instantly felt the gazes of the men around me, practically stabbing me. I sighed inwardly. She's beautiful, sure, but I have a wife. I nodded calmly. Hello, Miss Ju. Thank you for your trouble. The car drove away from the airport. Looking at the scenery outside the window, I couldn't help but sigh. Honey, this is my first time in Changshui. The scenery is really nice. I didn't expect that. Zhao Ling asked me curiously.
Husband, where have you been growing up?
I scratched my head sheepishly. Honey, if I said I've never left Magic City my whole life, would you believe me? Zhao Ling's eyes widened in disbelief.
No way, husband. Your family's so well off. How could you have never even left Magic City?
I shrugged helplessly. My parents were busy before, and then studying God in the way later. Zhao Ling looked at me with sympathy.
Your life really was dull. Not like me. I've been to lots of places. I've been to Changshui several times.
My eyes lit up. Perfect, honey. After we signed the contract, show me around as my guide. I've heard Changshui is famous for its food. Let's go try some. Zhao Ling smiled brightly.
All right, leave it to me.
I happily leaned in. Honey, you're the best. Come here. Let your husband give you a kiss. Zhao Ling playfully hit my chest and said coyly.
Stop it. People are watching.
I just chuckled. Xu Mingyao, who was driving, remained expressionless the whole time, as if already fed up with the PDA. Soon, the car parked smoothly in the TV station's underground garage. Xu Mingyao's voice was cold.
Mr. Gu, we're here.
I nodded. Then I leaned in and whispered in Zhao Ling's ear. Honey, are all stunning beauties like you? This icy cold? Talking to her, I feel the temperature dropped several degrees. I'm shivering. After saying that, I took the chance to hug Zhao Ling. Zhao Ling blushed and broke free from my embrace, scolding.
Behave yourself. We're in public.
As we were fooling around, Xu Mingyao in front took out her phone and made a call. An anxious voice came from the other end.
Hello? Have you picked him up yet?
Xu Mingyao's reply made me pause.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've picked them up. We're in the underground parking lot.
Uncle? Before I could react, Director Wu on the phone actually got frantic.
You brat. Why didn't you call ahead after picking them up? Wait there. I'm coming right now.
After hanging up, Xu Mingyao was completely stunned. What on earth is their background? Uncle is coming down personally to greet them. She turned around, her tone becoming more polite.
Mr. Gu, please wait a moment. Our director wants to personally come down to greet you.
As soon as words left, a middle-aged man with a square face hurried towards us. He walked straight up to me and respectfully extended his hand.
Hello, young master. I'm the director of Orange Fruit TV.
Wu.
I also extended my hand for a shake. Hello, Director Wu. Then, we followed Wu Bing to his office. He personally made tea for us, but his gaze fell on Zhao Ling.
Miss, you look very familiar to me.
Director Wu, of course you've seen me before. I used to be a regular guest on your channel's shows too.
Wu Bing exclaimed in surprise.
I remember. You're Miss Zhao Ling. Haven't seen you in months. Many fans thought you retired behind the scenes.
After greetings, I got straight to the point. I took a document from my bag and handed it over. Director Wu, this is a variety show I've planned. Take a look. Wu Bing took the proposal. At first, he wasn't expecting much, but a quick glance made his eyes widen instantly. He read every word carefully, looked up at me, stunned.
Young master, you're a genius. This show is absolutely amazing.
I smiled slightly. So, Director Wu is optimistic? He got it.
Your plan is truly one of a kind.
I nodded. Good. Let's discuss the investment. My demand is a visual and auditory feast. Top-of-the-line equipment only. The budget is roughly $100 million. Our company and the TV station will each hold 50%. So both sides need to invest $50 million. Wu Bing heard this, looked up sharply, utterly incredulous.
We can invest too?
I looked at Director Wu and smiled. Of course. After all, the TV station belongs to my father. I can't let the old man take a loss. And ad revenue will be split 50-50. Do you agree, Director Wu? Wu Bing immediately bowed his head, but the next moment, I told him to sign a contract with my wife. He froze.
Young master, your wife is Miss Xiaoling?
I pulled Zhao Ling beside me closer. Of course. Honey, sign a contract. After it was signed, I casually mentioned, "Oh, Director Wu, we're still short a sponsor. Any recommendations?" To my surprise, Wu Bing looked strange.
Young master, the group has so many subsidiaries. Why not use your own companies?
I smacked my forehead. Good grief, I'm so busy I lost my head. Completely forgot about our own company. After the meeting, I took Zhao Ling's hand to leave. It's our first time in Changshui. Gotta enjoy our couple time. But Wu Bing insisted on sending someone with us.
Young master, how about my niece, Mingyao, accompanies you?
I waved my hand immediately. No, to send a male driver. I don't want to see Chu Mingyao's ice-cold face, ruining our couple time. But just after leaving the office, Zhao Ling gave me a playful look.
Honey, Director Wu wanted to send such a beauty with us. Why did you refuse?
I helplessly tapped her nose. No one could be prettier than you. We finally have time alone. I'm not bringing a third wheel. Zhao Ling asked curiously.
Then why insist on a driver? I grinned.
We'll need someone to carry our shopping, won't we? At the parking lot, driver Lu Kai was already waiting. In the car, he asked cautiously.
Young master, where to?
I thought for a moment. I was hungry. Take us to the most famous snack street here. As soon as I said it, I clearly saw Lu Kai freeze in the rearview mirror. He seemed surprised that someone from my background would go to Snack Street. I laughed and pointed out. Brother Kai, did you think I'd go to a fancy restaurant? Those places are expensive and the portions are tiny. The Snack Street is tastier and more affordable. Lu Kai finally laughed along. Half an hour later, the car stopped at the entrance of a bustling snack street. I told Brother Kai to wait in the car. I'd give him something later. Then I took Zhao Ling's hand, and we merged into the crowd. But who would have thought my fairy-like wife would first ask for...
Honey, I want stinky tofu.
I stared at her, utterly bewildered. A fairy eats stinky tofu? Zhao Ling felt uneasy in my case, and shot me an annoyed look.
What, is that not allowed?
I immediately surrendered. No, of course. What does my wife want? I'll get it right away. Soon after, I returned with bags of food, but Zhao Ling stopped me, telling me not to eat yet. She said there were too many people. If paparazzi saw us, it could cause public pressure for me. My heart warmed. My wife is always so thoughtful. So we carried the food back to the car and enjoyed it with driver Lu Kai. After eating, we headed straight to the mall. The mall had all the brands from Shanghai. I planned to just browse, but looking at Zhao Ling's lovely smile beside me, a sudden wave of guilt washed over me. She gave birth to our daughter, yet I haven't fulfilled a single day as a father, and she still married me, forgiving the past. I owe her so much. I suddenly stopped and squeezed her hand. Honey, let's go buy a diamond ring. Zhao Ling's eyes welled up. She leaned her head on my shoulder. I held her close. I walked straight into the store, but what the salesperson said next left me stunned.
Sir, we believe in loving one person for a lifetime. Each gentleman can only customize one ring in his life.
Not only that, but it also requires ID registration. The record is permanent and cannot be deleted. Zhao Ling looked at me nervously. Without a second thought, I took out my ID and handed it over. Register, I said. Salesperson confirmed again.
Sir, are you sure you won't regret it?
I looked at Zhao Ling, deadly serious. Absolutely certain. Tears instantly welled up in Zhao Ling's eyes. She asked me joyfully.
Honey, are you really sure you won't regret it?
I took her hand and held it tight. Don't worry, dear. Having you in my life is enough. After buying the ring, it was getting late. We went back to the hotel to drop off our things. I turned to Lu Kai and said, Brother Kai, you worked hard today. Let me treat you to dinner. Lu Kai repeatedly waved his hand in refusal, but my wife smiled and chimed in.
Brother Kai, think of it as making a friend.
Only then did he reluctantly agree. In the private room, I handed the menu to Lu Kai, but he quickly pushed it back.
Young master, whatever you and the madam have, I'll have the same. No need to order.
All right then, I'll stand on ceremony, I said, ordering a few dishes. I also had Zhao Ling some wine. After the waiter left, I looked at Lu Kai. Suddenly curious, I asked, Brother Kai, you work at the TV station. Just driving for the director? He nodded, somewhat shyly.
Yes, young master. I just retired from the military. I'm not believing anything else.
An idea struck me, and I pressed further. What was your role in the military? He waved his hand, his tone as casual as if discussing a trivial matter.
Nothing special, just special forces. Took part in a few counterterrorism operations.
My mind was reeling. Special forces? With combat experience? A bold idea immediately formed. Brother Kai, are there many comrades who retired with you and are still jobless? He thought for a moment and gave me a staggering number.
About 30. Still haven't found work.
Zhao Ling beside me instantly caught my drift. She immediately jumped out.
Brother Kai, can you still contact them?
Of course, we still get together often.
I cut straight to the point. Brother Kai, ask them if they'd be willing to come work as security for our company, responsible for the artist's safety. Lu Kai's eyes lit up instantly.
Sure, I'll call them as soon as I get back. They're all in Changshui City and can be here tomorrow.
Now I could finally relax. I even invited Lu Kai to join us on the spot. He thought for a moment and agreed to come next month. The meal left me exhilarated. After seeing Lu Kai off, back in the room, Zhao Ling finally asked me.
Honey, don't we already have Xiao Shen and Old Yang?
I sighed, my expression serious. We're shorthanded. Most importantly, it's about Xiao Han's incident. I'm still shaken by it. I can't let something like that happen again. Zhao Ling didn't press further, just held me to comfort me. Early the next morning, my phone started ringing like crazy. Groggy, I answered. It was Lu Kai. He immediately started apologizing profusely.
Young master, sorry for the disturbance. I called my comrades yesterday, and they all agreed. This morning, they're all fired up like they've had a shot of adrenaline. Pushing me to call you, saying they can start right now.
I was both amused and exasperated. These guys are too eager. I made the decision on the spot. In 1 hour, bring them all to the hotel. 9:30. Lu Kai arrived on time with 30 spirited men in the hotel lobby. Looking at this group of determined former Special Forces soldiers, I felt a surge of pride. I stepped forward and spoke solemnly. Everyone, welcome to Han Hai Entertainment. From now on, we're family. I looked at these Special Forces soldiers and announced their first task. Right now, the company, including my wife, has only 3 talents. Your job is to ensure the safety of these 3. I changed my tone, filled with confidence. But trust me, soon enough, you'll be swamped with work. It'll be tiring, but I won't shortchange you on pay. I held up a finger and quoted a figure. 15,000 a month. How's that? The leader among them immediately stepped forward, his voice booming.
Boss Goo, 15,000 is fine with us. We just want to get to work. We've been idle for half a year.
Excellent. That's the spirit I want. I finalized it. All right then. Go pack your things. Give me your IDs. I'll book the flights. Assemble here at 5:30 p.m. Our company is in Magic City. Are you all willing to go? The man grinned. Don't worry, Boss Goo. It's only a 4-hour trip from Magic City to Changshui. We're willing. Things progressed surprisingly smoothly. Liu Kai came back with a stack of ID cards. Rushed to buy plane tickets for 5:30 p.m. Everyone gathered on time, headed straight to the airport at 8 p.m. The plane landed smoothly at Modu International Airport. I looked at Nyo Yong beside me, the guy who was the leader just now. Brother Nyo Yong, about the accommodation. I've temporarily arranged for you at Garden Community. All the apartments in that community are mine. There are 5 vacant units left for you 30 people. 6 per unit. That's fine, right? Nyo Yong waved his hands excitedly.
Boss, giving us work and a place to stay, we're already grateful. Nice.
I told Zhao Ling to go home first. I took these guys and hailed a cab straight to Garden Community, entering my old apartment. I handed all the keys to the other 4 units to Nyo Yong. Brother Nyo Yong, you can clean these up yourselves and move right in. Call me if you need anything. But Nyo Yong kept refusing.
Goo, no need. We have our own money. We'll buy what we need.
The others chimed in agreement.
Yeah, Goo, the pay is already so good. We'll buy it ourselves. That feels better. Seeing their simple yet stubborn attitude.
I can only nod. All right then, get some good rest. Work with me in peace. I'll raise your pay later. Nyo Yong thumped his chest, promising.
Don't worry, Goo. We won't let you down.
After settling them, it was already late when I got back to the villa. The next day, I was woke by sweet scent of Zhao Ling arms. She looked at me, smiling brightly.
Honey, is Nyo Yong and the team all settled?
I nodded. Yeah, they're all in our old neighborhood. Then an idea flashed in my mind. Hey, honey, the contract signed, the bodyguards are in place. Shouldn't we make a big move? Let's ask Dad later. If his company has any products that could sponsor us. Zhao Ling's eyes lit up.
Great, let's get up then.
We quickly washed up and went downstairs. Gu Jinghua and the others were having breakfast at the table. Little Manua saw us and called out in her sweet voice.
Mommy, Daddy, come eat breakfast. We're almost done.
I pulled Zhao Ling to sit down. My sister Guhan leaned over.
Bro, now that you've signed the contract, when does registration start?
I raised an eyebrow. What you want to join into? She quickly waved her hands.
It's not me, it's my sisters. They heard that sister-in-law's company is organizing the Voice of Huaxia. They all want to give it a shot.
Not only that, Gohan looked at Zhao Ling and had another sense.
They want to sign directly with sister-in-law's company before the competition starts. But don't worry, sister-in-law. They're all amazing singers.
Zhao Ling smiled and answered straightforwardly.
Just tell them to come sign the contract when they have time.
The new contestants are sorted out. Now all we need is funding. I turned to my dad, Gu Jinghua, and called Dad. Can the company sponsor us right now? Preferably food or drinks. My dad thought for a moment. Sigh.
What a coincidence. The food branch just developed a new herbal tea. They're just worried about no advertising. I'll make a call right away. Tell them to send someone over to sign the contract with you tomorrow.
I felt relieved. All right, let's do it tomorrow. Get the contract signed as soon as possible. And start registration quickly. Just then my mom Zuling suddenly brought up her daughter.
It's time for Nuanua to go to kindergarten.
Zhao Ling got a little awkward.
Mom, I'm afraid it's too late to sign up now, right?
But my dad waved his hand.
Why worry about that? For our family, this is just a matter of one phone call.
When our daughter-in-law heard this, she immediately clapped her little hands. With full faith in her eyes.
Noah wants to go to kindergarten. Noah wants to play games with other kids.
The next day, Zhao Ling and I just got to the company. People from Zhongxing Food already arrived. In the meeting room, a minister, he was all smiles.
Young master, we got orders from above. Whatever amount of sponsorship you need, we'll invest that amount.
Oh, so generous? I thought to myself, after all, it's our own company. I shouldn't go overboard. So I held up one hand. How about this for the sponsorship fee? How does 80 million sound? Minister Yi's mouth twitched immediately, but he quickly realized that the whole group will be mine in the future. He instantly smiled back on his face.
Okay. Then young master, let's sign the contract right now.
After the contract was signed, I politely extended my hand. Director, you came all this way. Let me treat you to lunch this afternoon. He shook his head like a rattle drum.
No need, young master. I still have things to do. I'll head out first.
With that, he practically fled the scene. I turned to Zhao Ling and said, Honey, the funds are in place. We can notify the TV station to prepare. Just then, the office door was pushed open. My sister, Guhan, walked in with 3 girls.
Sis-in-law, let me introduce you. These are my roommates. Hu Zhao, Zhang Mu, and Zhao Ya.
Zhao Ling greeted him with a smile.
Hello, I'm Zhao Ling.
The next second, the girl named Lu Zhao's eyes went wide. She gasped in surprise.
Wow, Xiaohan. You never said your sis-in-law was the superstar Zhao Ling.
She was so excited she could barely speak.
Hello, superstar Zhao. I'm a huge fan. Could I get your autograph?
Zhao Ling nodded with a smile.
Of course.
The other 2 girls snapped out of it too. They looked at my sister with accusing eyes.
Xiaohan, that's so not cool. Hiding that your sis-in-law is superstar Zhao? Yeah. You owe us a huge feast, or we won't let this go.
My sister, Guhan, rolled her eyes at them.
Relax. Once you sign the contracts, we'll arrange it this afternoon.
Zhao Ling looked at them seriously.
Are you all sure you want to sign with our company?
Lu Xiao took the lead, her gaze firm.
We're sure. We're thrilled at the chance to join our idol's company.
As soon as she finished speaking, Zhao Ling made a call. Legal sent over 3 contracts right away. They barely glanced at them. Scratch, scratch, scratch. They signed their names. Just then, my sister, Guhan, looked at me.
Bro, they're your company's people now. Shouldn't you write some songs for them?
I thought for a moment. Songs, sure. But I don't have many suitable for solo artists right now. I suggest you 3 form a group and debut. How about it? Lu Xiao exchanged a look at the other 2. Then she nodded firmly. Deal. I turned directly to Zhao Ling. Honey, get out the songs I gave you before. Let them pick. Zhao Ling opened a drawer. She pulled out a thick stack of documents from inside. I personally picked out a few and handed them over. Take these to the practice room and figure out a group name. Once they left, I immediately picked up my phone. A direct call to Director Wu of Orange Fruit TV station. Hello, Director Wu. The sponsor is secured. You can start preparing to open the registration channel ASAP. With just one call from me. A wave ripples through the TV station building. Director Wu immediately calls a company-wide meeting. He sits at the head of the table, scanning the room.
I believe you've all heard. I've signed a talent show deal with Ocean Entertainment.
He pauses, his tone turning playful.
I know. You all think this is just the young master's whim.
Right. Awkward laughter fills the room. Director Wu smirks.
Then let me show you the level of this show he's planned. Just wait and see.
He signals his assistant to distribute my proposal to everyone. At first, they just skim through it out of courtesy. But the next second, the room falls dead silent, then explodes into chaos.
He actually made this plan himself? This is genius. Not bad. Director Wu, this show will definitely top the ratings.
Director Wu raises a hand for silence. Today's meeting is to launch this program. He immediately starts giving orders.
Advertising, make a 30-second cartoon promo. All 3 drama channels. Clear slots for loop broadcasts. Hosts, Yi Jiong and Wang Han. Use the 15th floor studio.
Finally, he looks at procurement, speaking slowly.
Director Xia, buy the newest. Top tier equipment. Spare no expense. Most importantly, also give me 4 custom electric swivel chairs.
The procurement officer nods.
Understood, Director.
Don't worry, Wu Bing then announces.
All right, everyone get ready. The local registration point will be on our building's first floor. In Magic City, set it at Ocean Entertainment in Jinmao Tower. Other regions, Zhongqing Plaza. Meeting adjourned.
The next day, an ad sweeps across the internet. Orange Fruit TV and Diva Zhao Ling's Ocean Entertainment jointly launch a major talent show, recruiting nationwide. No looks, no job requirements. Just talent. We'll give you the stage. Zhao Ling immediately reposts the Weibo. Instantly, the whole internet explodes. Diva Zhao's company and Orange Fruit TV co-producing a talent show.
The key is that it says looking for a great voice. Appearance doesn't matter. Really? You can join just by having a good voice? I'm a KTV Mike Hogg, signing up.
Wake up. Upstairs, this is a professional competition. I'm professionally trained.
Got rejected several times before because of my looks. I have to grab this chance. Where to sign up?
Hurry. It says ZTE Plaza in each province. In Magic City, it's at Hanhai Entertainment.
Brothers in Magic City. Does that mean we could see Queen Zhao herself? I'm going tomorrow. Gotta nail this.
On the third day, as Zhao Ling and I arrived at the company, Director Wu's call came right after. I answered. Cutting to the chase, Director Wu. It's about the sign-up point in Magic City, right? On the other end, Wubby's tone was full of apology.
Yes, young master. I'm very sorry. It was a last-minute decision.
I chuckled lightly. It's fine. My employees are just itching for something to do. You're just sending work my way. Perfect timing. Zhao Ling has been busy with the company and recording her album lately, so she should take a break. Only then did Wubbing breathe a sigh of relief.
As long as you don't blame me, young master.
After hanging up, I turned to Zhao Ling. Honey, starting tomorrow, the company will be swamped. To avoid chaos, you should rest well at home during this time and spend time with Nuan. Zhao Ling thought for a moment and nodded.
All right, Nuanua's kindergarten is almost ready anyway, so I'll spend more time with her.
The next day, across all 34 provinces, every ZTE Plaza was packed, and in Magic City's Hanhai Entertainment, it was even crazier. I rushed to the company early in the morning and was shocked by the scene. The company door wasn't even open yet, but dozens of people were already crowded at the entrance. Just then, a familiar voice came through.
Third brother, you're not here to sign up too, are you?
I spun around. It was actually my college roommate, Lin Wenjua. I walked over with a laugh and punched his shoulder. Big bro, what brings you here? Don't tell me you're here to compete too. Lin Wenjua pointed to the side.
Came with my girlfriend.
He then caught on, squinting at me.
Don't change the subject. I'm asking you. Are you here to sign up?
I gave a mysterious smile and pointed at the company door. I work here. I'm in charge of tech. I made up a quick excuse. The boss sent me to see if I can help out. With that, I pulled out my keys, shouting at the bustling crowd. Please make way. Let me open the door first. Bro, when can we sign up? Yeah, we've been waiting over an hour.
Hey there. Can we take a photo with Queen Zhao today?
The crowd instantly erupted, everyone asking questions at once. One particularly pretty girl even stared at me with intense eyes.
Hey, if you just get Queen Zhao to take a photo with me and sign an autograph, I'm all yours today.
Wow, this girl looks so quiet and gentle. How come her words are so bold the moment she opens her mouth? I quickly raised my hand to quiet everyone down. Once the scene was somewhat under control, I spoke up. Queen Zhao is recording a show. She's not at the company today. Seeing their instantly disappointed looks, I immediately threw out a hook. But as long as you pass the sign up, you'll naturally see her during the show recording. That one sentence reignited everyone's hope. I continued. Sign up starts when the staff are all here, about another hour's wait.
No problem, bro. We can wait. Yeah. As long as we can sign up.
I nodded. Then I looked towards Lin Wenjua in the crowd. Boss, come on. It's been over half a year. Let's go in and have a proper chat. Lin Wenjua then pulled over a tall, slender girl.
Xiaoxue, come here. This is my college buddy, Gu Xingyi. He introduced me, third row. This is my girlfriend, Yan Qingxue.
Hello, sis-in-law. I couldn't help but sigh. Boss is so lucky to find such a beautiful girlfriend like you. Yan Qingxue smiled radiantly.
Wenjua often mentions you to me too.
I led the two of them into the company, straight to my office. This office was left for me by Zhao Ling. Today was actually my first time here. But the moment Lin Wenjua walked in, his expression changed. He looked around in shock at the furnishings, comparable to the CEO's office. He suddenly looked at me.
Third row, something's off. You told me you were a technician. What technician has an office like this?
I smiled, no longer hiding it. I don't actually have a position. But this, the voice of China, is actually my brainchild. Lin Wenjua's eyes nearly popped out his head.
Third row, you're a genius. He suddenly remembered something. Right. How are things with Lu Ringen? When are you getting married?
We broke up long ago, I said flatly. She said I couldn't give her the life she wanted. It's over, so it's over. Anyway, I never loved her first place. Lin Wenjua shook his head in anger. Just as he was about to say something, the office door was suddenly pushed open. The receptionist rushed in, looking anxious.
Boscu, more and more people are coming to sign up. We can't keep up with the interviews. Sister Chen Ling is struggling to handle it alone.
I frowned and made a quick decision. I'll go handle it. You, send someone to the music conservatory. Talk to the school. Get teachers to help. I ordered the receptionist. Tell them to state their demands We'll meet them if possible. We'll meet them all.
Understood, Bosku. I'll arrange it right away.
As soon as she left, Lin Wenjua looked at me in shock.
Third brother, when did you become Bosku?
I smiled, patted his shoulder. We'll talk later. Let your wife interview. We'll catch up properly this afternoon. Lin Wenjua nodded.
All right. I'll call second brother and the other soon. It's so then.
I immediately called my sister, Guhan. Xiao Han, the company's swamped. Call Lu Xiao and the others now. Get them all here to help.
Okay, brother. I'll call right away.
After hanging up, I headed straight to the meeting room. But at the door, I was stunned. There were even more people. I tried to push through the crowd to get in, but a guy suddenly blocked me. A handsome guy, but with I'm the best look. I frowned. Buddy, what's up? He sneered.
What do you think? We've been queuing for half an hour. You just waltz in? Think you're better than us?
Speechless. Buddy, you got it wrong. I'm not here to sign up. I'm here to interview you. Let me in if you want this done fast. As I finished, someone who knew me nearby spoke up.
Buddy, I can vouch. This guy works here. Let him through. Don't waste our time. Yeah, what's your problem? You were just dissing that average-looking guy earlier. Now picking a fight. Just because you're good-looking.
You think you're... The guy's face flushed red. He snapped, pointing at everyone, roaring.
Shut up, all of you. A bunch of losers. Look at your pathetic selves. Ever looked in a mirror?
That lit the fuse.
Who you calling loser? Rich parents make you special? You're nothing.
But the guy was even more arrogant, looking down his nose at everyone. Money makes you special, doesn't it? You believe that?
I could win this championship. Just one call to my parents. And they'd buy the title for me. This whole competition is just a formality.
Hearing that, I saw red. Buying a championship? What does he think this is? I forced my anger down, waving my hands at the crowd. All right, everyone calm down. We're civilized people. Let's not stoop to his level. The barb of my words wasn't lost on him. Furious, he shook her face and yelled.
Who's uncivilized? You better explain yourself. You think I can't have my dad buy this lousy company and fire you on the spot? I just rolled my eyes.
Idiot. Whoever's barking like a mad dog. That's who. The room erupted in laughter. The guy was livid. Finally, he played his trump card.
You all paid for this. I won't forget any of you. You know Young Corporation? That's my family's. Every single one of you here, I'm coming for you.
The moment Young Corporation was mentioned, the room fell dead silent. My heart sank a little too. This was getting tricky. Compared to my dad's Zhongxing group, they were just an act. But I can't bother my dad with this. Right then,
Mr. Gu, what's the problem?
I coldly raised a hand, pointing at the cocky rich kid. Throw this guy out.
Yes, sir. The guards didn't hesitate.
They grabbed the guy and started dragging him out. Even as they hauled him off, he kept cursing.
Bastards. Let me go. Gu.
Yang Tao, we'll make you pay for this. The guards ignored him, dragging him away. But the people around me started panicking, worried for me.
Bro, you've made an enemy. Life's gonna be tough now.
I just waved it off. It's fine. Just a clown. Everyone, let's continue the interviews. But my senior, Lin Wenjua, pulled me aside, looking grave.
Third brother, that's the Young Corporation.
I patted his shoulder. Senior, relax. I know what I'm doing. With that, I turned and entered the conference room. Inside, I saw Chun Ling. I got straight to the point. Sister Ling, how many passed? 5 out of 10 interviews. After answering, she stared at me intently.
I heard about what happened outside. You were too rash. That's the son of the Young Corporation's chairman.
After listening, I turned the question back to her. Then let me ask you something. Between me and him, who's stronger? Chun Ling immediately rolled her eyes.
That's a no-brainer, of course you are. But we're not afraid of him. But if he keeps harassing us every other day, it'll be a real headache. You should tell your dad about this.
I shook my head. No need. I can handle it myself. If I can't, I'll let you know. Seeing how determined I was, Chun Ling had no choice but to give in.
Fine. But don't push yourself too hard.
I nodded and instantly switched back to work mode. All right, let's start the interview. Meanwhile, at the building entrance, Yang Tao was thrown onto the ground. He had to bump into security team leader, Yang Jun. He scrambled to his feet immediately, pointing at Yang Jun and arrogantly ordering.
You're their leader. Fire these security guards right now. And that guy named Gu upstairs. Tell him to get down here and apologize to me.
Yang Jun looked at him like he was an idiot. 2 words escaped his lips.
Idiot. Yang Tao trembled with rage. He threw down the threat before turning to leave. Just you wait.
The more he thought about it, the angrier he got. He pulled out his phone and called his dad. His voice instantly became full of grievance.
Dad, someone tried to beat me up. And they completely disrespected our Young group. The voice on the other end of the line immediately pressed.
Did you mention our Yang group? Yang Tao's eyes darted, and he began to embellish the story.
I did. But then he said, what's the Yang group? Never heard of it.
His father's voice instantly turned grim.
I see. Son, are you hurt? Don't worry, Dad. I managed to get away because someone covered for me.
After hanging up, all trace of grievance vanished from Yang Tao's face. Only a sinister, cold smile remained.
Just you all wait, he muttered to himself.
Greed flickered in his eyes.
Xiaoling, you'll be mine sooner or later.
It turned out his visit today was all for Xiaoling. Back in the conference room, a trainee named Helen had just finished his performance. He looked at me nervously. I glanced at the information in my hand, then slowly spoke. Helen, right? He nodded, trembling slightly.
Yes, teacher. I looked right at him.
Don't be nervous. Your singing technique, voice, and breath control are all quite good. But your biggest problem is that you're too nervous. When you're nervous, you forget the lyrics. This isn't allowed on stage. If this song weren't so tense, it'd be perfect. I looked at Helen, pointing out his issue directly. He lowered his head, embarrassed.
Teacher, I don't know why, but I was just extra nervous today.
I stared into his eyes and asked a key question. Then I have a question. Can you overcome it? Teacher, don't worry. I definitely can overcome it. He said resolutely. Good. That's the spirit I want. All right, I'll pass you now. I hope you won't let me down. He got excited instantly.
Teacher, don't worry. I absolutely won't let you down.
I smiled, telling him to go back and practice well. Helen excitedly rushed out of the meeting room. People waiting outside saw his expression and knew the result. His buddy Xiaoyang immediately gathered around.
Bro, did you pass? Passed. I was so nervous I forgot the words, but Guhan still passed me.
Xiaoyang patted him excitedly.
Great! But when you record, don't be nervous at all.
Right then, Yishang walked out.
Next, Yan Qingxue.
Boss Lin Wenjue immediately cheered Yin Qingxue on.
Qingxue, don't be nervous. Believe in yourself.
Yin Qingxue chuckled.
Got it. Why are you more nervous than me?
After saying that, she took a deep breath and walked into the meeting room. Seeing her come in, I spoke directly. This trainee, please introduce yourself.
Hello, teachers. My name is Yan Qingxue. I graduated from Motor Drama Academy.
Chunling nodded.
What song are you preparing to sing?
Yin Qingxue thought for a moment and gave a name.
I'd like to sing Guhan's Dandelion.
I immediately pulled out my phone, connected the speaker, and the backing track started playing softly. But she had only sung a couple of lines when the meeting room door suddenly swung open. My brother, Guhan, swaggered in with a few doormates. Yin Qingxue's singing stopped abruptly. I frowned, but still gestured to her. Continue your performance. She nodded, and her singing started again. Guhan and the others quietly sat down next to me, lowering their voices.
Bro, she sings pretty well, huh?
I nodded. Indeed not bad. Signing her would be another strong addition. I turned to look at Chunling. What do you think? But Chunling looked troubled.
Good is good, but the company only has me as a manager right now. Shouldn't you transfer a few people over from Changwang?
Only then did I realize and hurriedly apologized. Sorry, Sisterling. I'll tell Xiaoling as soon as I get back. As the song ended, Chunling was the first to give her opinion.
The performance was excellent.
She looked at me.
Guhan, what do you think?
I nodded. No issues here. She's in. Yin Qingxue's face lit up with surprise. Just as she was about to thank me, I dropped a bombshell. Sis, I'd like to invite you to join our company. Would you be willing?
Sis?
As soon as I said it, Guhan and the others shouted in unison, all staring at me in complete shock. I cleared my throat, a bit awkward. Let me explain. This is Yin Qingxue. She's the girlfriend of my good college buddy, my boss. She looked both stunned and thrilled.
Really? Is that okay?
Of course. I wouldn't lie to you. My boss would have my head otherwise. Hearing this, she immediately nodded excitedly.
Then I'm in.
Duh, it's Xiaoling's company. Who'd say no? All right, sis. Someone will contact you about the contract in a couple of days. I added, go tell the boss. Have him call up the other guys. My treat tonight. Let's all hang out. Before leaving, I made a point to say, oh, and sis, keep this quiet for now. She gave me an okay sign and headed out. I watched her find Lin Wenjue. Relay my message. The boss immediately pulled out his phone to start calling. Meanwhile, I continued the interviews, busy until late afternoon. Just then, the head of business development knocked and entered.
Guhan, the school agreed. They can send teachers, but they want a long-term partnership. We have to prioritize hiring their students.
I stroked my chin. No problem. Done. But they need to send someone over tomorrow. The business head nodded and went to arrange it. I checked the time. 5:30 already. Yishan, make an announcement. We're done for today. Anyone who didn't get in can come back tomorrow. With that settled, I turned to Chunling. Ling Jia, I'll leave the wrap up to you. I've got other things. Chunling waved her hand in resignation.
Fine.
You're the boss. You go first.
I'll handle things here.
I thanked him with a smile, got up to leave, but just outside the conference room. Guhan caught up to me.
Hey, wait up.
I was a bit confused. What's up? Suddenly interested in my gathering? She grinned, leaning closer.
Think about it. If you get drunk later, you'll need a designated driver. Take me along.
And you saved the driver fee. I had to admit, she made a good point. All right, let's go. On the way, I called our leader directly. Hey, boss, where are you guys? A familiar voice came through the phone.
Third brother, Xiao Shui and I are at the Haidaleo across from your company. Second brother, and the others are here too. Just come over.
Got it be right there. I hung up. Guhan and I headed straight across. As soon as we entered, I started looking around. I spotted Lin Wenjue, our leader, waving at me immediately. I walked over quickly with Guhan. All four of us from the dorm were finally together today. Our leader, Lin Wenjue. Next to him sat our fair-skinned second brother, Zhang Wenlong. At 6'1", he was a total hottie, and the one with glasses and a shy smile was our dorm's brains, fourth brother He Jipeng. Zhang Wenlong immediately punched my shoulder. He Jipeng also gave me a hug with a laugh. As I sat down, second brother started talking.
Third brother, haven't seen you in ages. What have you been up to?
I shrugged, about to say I've been idle at home, when He Jipeng chuckled.
Still denying it? Boss already told us everything. You personally planned the voice of China.
I quickly stopped them. Just keep that to yourselves. Don't spread it. Then I pulled Gahan closer. Let me introduce you. This is my sister, Gahan. To my surprise, Zhang Wenlong completely freaked out. He pointed at Gahan, eyes wide as saucers.
Third brother, she's your sister?
I laughed. Yeah, same parents. Don't we look alike? But before I finished, he got even more excited.
I can't believe you and Guhan are siblings.
I was totally baffled by his reaction. Second brother, seriously, what's with the drama? That's when fourth brother burst out laughing. Third brother, there's a reason. He's acting like this.
Your sister's a TV star. He's been her diehard fan ever since.
His ringtone is still that song, Walking in the Rain. It suddenly dawned on me. I thought it was something serious. Meanwhile, Yan Qingxue also recognized Guhan. The two girls immediately started chatting away. I tapped the table. All right. Have you ordered yet? We can talk while we eat. Oldest brother Lin, Wenjue chuckled.
How could we dare order without you, the main character? Yeah, right. This old guy definitely wants to make me pay.
But second and fourth brother stopped him. I waved my hand. Order whatever you want. Don't worry about my wallet. Hearing this, the oldest brother beamed and immediately called the waiter over. He even winked at second and fourth brother. Turns out he just ordered a few regular dishes. When it was my sister Guhan's turn, she took the menu and gave me a sly smile.
Brother, did you bring enough money?
My heart sank. This girl is going to go all out. I gritted my teeth and nodded. Order whatever you want. Just don't go too crazy. My pained expression was too much for the oldest and second brother.
Third brother, I have to say, to your own sister.
Henry?
Exactly. How much it cost?
I thought to myself, just wait, you'll be shocked. Meanwhile, Guhan had already started ordering.
I'll have 1 Australian lobster, the biggest one. 2 king crabs too. A portion of abalone. For wine, Romane Conti. A bottle.
With every item she mentioned, Lin Wenjua and the others' faces grew paler. After the waiter finished taking the order and left, the whole table fell silent. I sighed, looking at the 3 stunned faces.
Oldest brother, didn't you just say it wouldn't cost much? Then why don't you calculate for me? What she ordered, plus what you ordered. What's the total?
My words, calculate for me, left the 3 of them dumbfounded. Looking at the table full of seafood, no one dared to pick up their chopsticks. Only my sister Guhan, carefree, dug in heartily. I found it amusing. All right, everyone eat. You don't have to pay. I brought enough money. Only then did the 3 of them pick up their chopsticks with a wry smile. 4th brother he Ping, while eating sighed. 3rd brother, this is the most expensive seafood I've ever eaten in my life. 2nd brother Zhang, Wen Long chimed in.
Tell me about it.
But just then, 2nd brother suddenly changed the subject.
By the way, 3rd brother, when are you two planning to get married?
Instantly, everyone stopped. I was speechless. I said, 2nd brother, why did you bring her up? Isn't this lobster delicious enough? Who knew Lao Si would also come over?
Lao San, we're just concerned about you.
I sighed helplessly and had to come clean. Listen up, Lu Ruyin is in the past, and I'm already married now. I even have a daughter. I finished with a blissful look, but the 3 of them just froze. Time seemed to stop for a long while. Finally, Lao Da, Lin Wenjua snapped out it.
Wait, Lao San, what's going on? How did you get married so suddenly? Lao Air pressed on. In freshman year, all you did was study. Besides Ruyan, we never saw you with anyone else. Married right after a breakup? And with a kid? Even a whirlwind romance isn't that fast.
Right then, Lao Si, he Ping, suddenly blurted out.
Lao San, you didn't become a rebound guy, did you? Or found a sugar mommy?
The moment he finished, Guhan, who was drinking, spat out her entire mouthful. She coughed, her face bright red, but laughed so hard she doubled over.
Jipangu, you're saying my brother is a rebound guy?
Aha, I left all 3 of them completely stunned. They all turned to look at my sister. Lao here couldn't help asking.
Kuhan, your brother's in this situation. And you can still laugh?
Hearing this, I almost died on the spot. I took a deep breath and had to spill everything. Brothers, do you remember the night of our freshman orientation? We all drank together. They nodded. Lao said, of course, you were the only one who didn't go back to the dorm. I lowered my voice. Right, that night, I didn't go back. I was with a woman 3 years older. That very night. She's my wife now. The 3 of them let out an earth-shattering shriek, causing nearby diners to turn and stare. Lao Da, Lin Wenjua, quickly got up to apologize to everyone. When he sat back down, he stared at me intently.
Lao San, are you serious?
I nodded and explained the whole story from beginning to end. After hearing it, they went from shock to envy, congratulating me one after another. We finally finished the meal. It was time to pay. Looking at the number on the bill, the 3 of them finally understood why I was cringing earlier. Since I've been drinking, I had Guhan drive. After saying goodbye to them, we drove off and headed home. It was already dark. Zhao Ling saw my drunken state, looked exasperated, and helped me back to my room. Early the next morning, I woke up with a splitting headache. Zhao Ling handed me a glass of water and complained.
How much did you drink? If you can't handle it, drink less.
I scratched my head and grinned. Honey, I'm sorry. I promise it won't happen again. But then she changed the subject.
By the way, Xiaohan said you had a conflict with the young groups.
Young master yesterday. I shrugged it off. Just a clown. I had security throw him out. But Zhao Ling grew serious.
Dad found out. He had someone look into it. The young group is worth 30 billion. That chairman Yang dotes on his son. If you offend his son, and you're powerful, it's fine. But here's the person.
She didn't finish, but I understood. Just then, my phone rang. An unknown number. I answered. A middle-aged man's voice came through.
Is this Gudai from On High Entertainment? This is Chairman Yang of the Yang Group.
Yangzhan.
Let's meet somewhere and talk. How about it?
I frowned. Chairman Yang. I don't think it's necessary. Staying out of each other's way is best for everyone. But Yangzhan persisted.
Gudai, let's talk properly. Maybe we can even be friends.
I sneered inwardly. Friends? I'll see what game you're playing. If you really piss me off, don't blame me for being rude. I decided right then. Fine. Chairman Yang, come to my office then. If you don't dare, forget it. On my turf is safest. Yangzhan seemed taken aback by my directness. He was silent for a moment before speaking.
All right. 2:30 this afternoon. I'll come.
He hung up. Zhao Ling looked worried.
Honey, what does he want? We should tell Dad.
I sighed. All right, tell Dad. But then, a devious plan formed in my mind. I leaned close to Zhao Ling's ear. Honey, what if I meet Yangzhan first? Then when he threatens me, I call your dad? Then you call my father-in-law. Have them both act together. How's that? Zhao Ling didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
Honey, I get it. You want to use our dads. So you can look cool, right? What kind of crazy plan is that? How did you even think of it?
I grinned. Read it in a novel. Isn't that how they always do it in movies? Zhao Ling massaged her temples.
Don't read those kinds of novels anymore.
I quickly pulled her in. All right. I was just trying to lighten the mood. At breakfast, I ended up telling my dad, Gu Jinghua, about it. Of course, I left out the part about showing off. After Dad listened, he stroked his chin, thinking for a moment.
Okay, son. You go ahead and meet him. Leave the rest to me.
I nodded, then added, so Dad, if I record him threatening me later, would posting it online help you? Dad's eyes widened instantly. He looked at me, completely surprised.
Son, why didn't I think of that? You're ruthless. This way, the Young family will become public enemy #1.
I awkwardly rubbed my nose. Dad, I'm not a pushover. If I did nothing, wouldn't I just look weak? Thinking that, my dad and I exchanged a look.
All right, let's get to work, father and son.
After the meal, I drove straight to the office. On the way, I called Zhang Yong. I asked him to prepare something for me. Soon, I was in the office. Zhang Yong came in with his guys.
Bosku, here's what you asked for. I took it looked.
A smile crept onto my face. Good, get it set up. I then instructed, have old Yang and Lil Shun stand beside me. Niu Yong and the others can stay outside, pretending to work. Zhang Yong understood immediately and was arranged. Everything was ready. At 2:30 p.m., the receptionist knocked and entered.
Bosku, Chairman Yang from the Yang Group is here.
Leaning back in my chair, I said calmly, let him in. I glanced at old Yang beside me. He gave me a thumbs up. The next second, Yang Jun swaggered in with his clown son, Yang Tao, and a few bodyguards. He glanced at the two men next to me. His eyes were full of contempt. Well, he did have more people, but numbers don't guarantee victory. Yang Jun plopped down across from me.
Boss you, I said 2:30, and here I am at 2:30.
I couldn't be bothered with his nonsense. Chairman Yang, get to the point. He seemed taken aback by my bluntness, pausing for a second. Judging by his expression, he probably thought a young guy like me hadn't been toughened up by society yet. He cleared his throat, putting on an elder's air.
Young man, don't be so hot-headed. Otherwise, you'll easily get short end of the stick.
I laughed. Oh, then I'd like to see how Chairman Yang is going to make me lose out. His son, Yang Tao, suddenly jumped out.
Kid, you're pretty cocky. Everyone who meets my dad is practically begging on their knees to suck up. You better watch your attitude, or you're finished if my dad gets angry.
Hearing this ridiculous talk, I almost couldn't hold it in. What's even more absurd is that Yang Jun looked smug too. He nodded approvingly at his son.
My son speaks so wisely. He's teachable. Then he turned to me. Young man, I heard from my son that you not only clashed with him yesterday, but also tried to hit him.
I was stunned on the spot. Hit him? I just had security throw him out. I looked at Yang Tao. The kid was grinning smugly at me. I was speechless. I hit you yesterday, twisting the truth like that. Have you no shame? I look back at Yang Jun. And you, Chairman Yang, you believe whatever your son says? I seriously doubt how you built such a big business with that brain of yours. As soon as I said that, Yang Jun's face turned beet red.
Kid, how dare you talk like that? Aren't you afraid of the consequences of offending me?
I smiled even wider. Offend you? What am I afraid of? I have a trump card, but I'm not telling you. I just want to piss you off. See what you could do about it. Yang Jun was so angry, he pointed at me, his finger trembling, unable to get a word out. Seeing his old man short-circuiting from rage, Yang Tao suddenly pointed right at my nose.
Kid, you're dead. Apologize to my dad right now. And agree to one thing for me. Maybe I'll put in a good word for you.
I was intrigued. Let's hear it. What's the condition? You put on a smug, know-it-all expression.
Simple. Have your boss Xiaoling come over, have a drink with me, then go to a hotel to discuss life with me.
The moment he said that, I'd had enough. I cut him off immediately. Are you out of your mind? Yang Tao was stunned on the spot. As he started to open his mouth, I pointed at his nose. Shut up. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror. With that shifty-eyed, rat-faced look of yours. You dare to lay a finger on Xiaoling? I'm genuinely curious. Who gave you the guts? He looked completely bewildered.
Liang Jiru? Who's that? I stared coldly.
Oh, right. People like you wouldn't know who that is. After that rant, I felt incredibly refreshed. My wife is someone you can even think about. Discussing life can only be with me. Just at that moment, father and son Yang Jun reacted, and were about to lash out, when Yang Jun's phone suddenly rang. He answered, and his face instantly turned pale.
What? The Zhongqing Hotel terminated our contract? Said our towels caused a guest's skin allergy.
He hung up, and before he could recover, his phone rang again. His heart sank as he answered with trembling hands.
Hello, old Lou. Chairman, it's bad news. Zhongqing Real Estate also says our building materials are defective. They won't use us anymore.
Yang Jun's body swayed. He seemed drained of all strength, collapsing into his chair. Yang Tao foolishly asked,
Dad, what's going on? Yang Jun glared fiercely at his son.
Did you offend someone from Zhongqing? Yang Tao shook his head repeatedly.
No, Dad. How could I possibly offend him?
Watching this farce, I finally spoke leisurely. Chairman Yang, your son is lying. He didn't just offend Zhongqing. He also offended Changning. Yang Tao instantly flew into rage.
Shut up. I'd know if I offended someone.
You shut up. Yang Jun silenced his son, his eyes fixed intently on me.
Young man, explain yourself clearly.
I shrugged and slowly dropped the bombshells. It's simple, because my father is the chairman of Changning Group, and the chairman of Zhongqing Group is my father-in-law. Watching their stunned expressions, I delivered the final blow. The Xiaoling your son covets is my wife, and the sole heir to the Zhongqing Group. Hearing this, Yang Tao actually laughed mockingly.
You? Don't be ridiculous. How could you possibly be the son of Changming's chairman?
Before he could finish, Yang Jun slapped him hard across the face. The blow stunned him. Yang Tao covered his cheek, looking at his father with hurt confusion.
Dad, why did you hit me?
But Yang Jun ignored him. Instead, he stared at me nervously.
Young man, you claim to be the chairman of Changming's son. What proof do you have?
He already mostly believed it, but wanted final confirmation. I smiled. Simple. Your son has offended so many people before. Why was he fine then, but only now did this happen? Yang Jun understood in an instant.
Yeah, why this time of all times?
Then I turned my gaze to Yang Tao. Right? Young Master Yang, since you don't believe me, I'll tell you one more thing. He glared at me.
What is it?
I spoke slowly. Someone just texted me, saying you're quite the businessman. You secretly invested in a phone store and a hot pot restaurant on this street. Business is good. I smiled at him. Does your father know about this? Yang Jun indeed looked at his son in shock. He had no idea about this. And Yang Tao's face instantly turned pale. He stared dead at me, starting to tremble. His mother helped him set this up. Only the two of them knew. Something so secret. How did I know? He finally realized. He'd really messed with the wrong guy. He stammered. What do you want? Even if you're the chairman's son, you can't meddle in Jean Mao Commercial Street. I looked at him mockingly. You're right. Jean Mao Street is under Jean Mao Group. But Jean Mao Group is just a subsidiary my father spun off from Changning Group. Get it now? After saying that, I ignored him and turned to Yang Jun. Chairman Yang, sorry, but it's you or me now. Your son offended my dad and my father-in-law. He dared to eye my wife, even wanted her to drink with him. Yang Tao's head was almost buried in the ground. I gave the order to leave. Nothing more to discuss. Goodbye. Don't even think about begging. In my whole life, I've never been threatened like this, and my father and son together. Yang Jun trembled with rage, pointing at Yang Tao and yelling.
Still here, you disgrace? Wait till I deal with you at home.
He sighed, as if all his spirit was drained, and left in a daze. After they were gone, I immediately ordered old Yang. Take the recorded video and edit it. After Zhao Ling's album releases and sells well, post it online. I want the young father and son to be finished for good. Old Yang left on his mission. Soon after, Yishan entered the office.
Sister Zhao Ling's album is ready. She said you decide which platform to release it on.
I thought for a moment. Release it on our own music platform, Cool Cat Music. Yishan nodded and sighed.
Sister Zhao Ling has been so busy lately, managing the company and recording the album.
I nodded, feeling a bit heartbroken. Yeah, this album took nearly 2 months to produce. Yishan looked at me, a bit worried.
Sister Zhao Ling also made a physical album this time. I wonder if it will sell well.
After saying that, she hurried off to arrange promotions. After she left, I sat back down and kept coding, busy until the afternoon. The program was basically done, so I drove home. As soon as I entered, little Nonoa came running over. Daddy, you're back. I smiled and picked her up. Nonoa, you go to kindergarten soon. Will you cry then? Little Nonoa proudly puffed out her little chest. No way. Nonoa is the bravest. I smiled and then looked at Zhao Ling. Honey, Yishan just came to ask about the album. I've decided your digital album will be released on our own Cool Cat Music. From now on, all songs from our company's artists will be on Cool Cat. No more benefits for others. Zhao Ling nodded. Okay, I'll go notify the fans right now. So many people are tagging me, saying I lied to them. If I don't post on Weibo, they're really going to blow up. After saying that, Zhao Ling immediately took out her phone and posted on Weibo. Family, sorry. The new album is finally finished today. To make it up to everyone, the digital and physical albums will be released simultaneously. Tonight at midnight, Cool Cat Music. See you there. As soon as this Weibo was posted, the comment section exploded instantly. Holy crap, is this real? The album is finally here. Am I dreaming? Who cares what it is? Go download it if you haven't. We must support tonight. It's releasing today. Looks like we wronged our goddess. Well, what the heck is Cool Cat Music? Instantly, countless fans surged. However, a group of pre-planted trolls were completely stunned. In a room in Kyoto, a dozen people looked at each other. Old Zhang, what do we do now? How do we even bash this? Yeah, Yiqing Tian paid for this. This deal is going down the drain. The man called Old Zhang was silent for a long time, then suddenly slammed the table. Refund the money. We're not taking this job today. So much money, and you just say refund? Someone immediately got anxious. After all, this was a big order. But the leader called Old Zhang poured cold water on them. Didn't you see Han Hai Entertainment also reposted it? He word by word brought up the imprisonment of Wanqing Entertainment's boss and the acquisition of Qingguang Entertainment. Those guys broke into a cold sweat instantly, their backs chilled. Even Morning Light Entertainment can't compete. We're nothing. We're not taking this job. That brainless woman, Yiqing Tian, can find whoever she wants. Just like that, the storm dissipated without a trace. Then, the time came to midnight. All Zhao Ling's fans were waiting in front of their screens for that moment. The instant the clock struck 12, on the music homepage, the recommendation for Zhao Ling's new album popped up right on time. 12 songs I meticulously picked for her were all there. Foam, light years away, like you, each one is a blockbuster. When fans saw 3 Cantonese songs in the track list, the comment section went wild. It's the goddess's first time singing in Cantonese. Stop talking, I've already bought it, first one. Dude upstairs is too fast. Let's go guys, can't fall behind. The next second, fans who bought the album hit play. The moment the singing started, the entire barrage on Cool Cat Music exploded. After they listened to the last song, everyone was so excited they were speechless. Worth it. Every song is a classic, 12 songs for just $12. $1 per song. Is the goddess spoiling us? Gotta buy out the physical album the day after tomorrow. Just then, a sharp-eyed fan spotted something. Guys, did you notice? The lyricist and composer for all 12 songs is the same person, Xia Tian. Who's that? Never heard of him. Must be some music gods all to count, right? Watching my alias float across the screen, I smiled. Lurking with my achievements, the fans went completely crazy. The comment section turned into a local meetup spot. Any brothers in Magic City? Let's go together, form a team. They agreed to buy out the physical album first thing the day after tomorrow. We girls can't lag behind either. In the Chu Yin army, we outnumber the guys 2 to 1. Just like that, a nationwide buying frenzy quietly took shape online. Early the next morning, Zhao Ling and I just gotten up when her phone started vibrating like crazy. It was her agent, Yishan. As soon as Zhao Ling answered, before she could speak, she heard Yishan's incoherent scream from the other end. Sister Zhao Ling, it's blown up. Zhao Ling was confused. Little Sean, explain clearly first. What's blown up? On the other end, Yishan's voice cracked with excitement. The album. Guess how many copies it sold? Zhao Ling gave me a helpless look. I'm not guessing. Just tell me. The next second, Yishan drops a number that shatters everyone's expectations. Sister Zhao Ling, 1 million. We've sold 1 million copies since midnight. You've broken the record. Zhao Ling is completely stunned. She holds the phone, speechless for a long moment. After confirming the data is real, she hangs up and throws herself at me. Honey, guess how many albums we sold yesterday? Looking at her glowing, excited eyes, I smile. 100,000? She tilts her head, shaking my arm playfully. Higher. Guess more boldly. I ponder for a moment, then give a number I think is high. 500,000 at least. But Zhao Ling just grins like a little fox. She shakes her head, holding up one finger, her voice trembling. 1 million, honey. It's 1 million sales. Hearing this number, even I'm floored. My best-selling album of my past life. Only did 900,000 in a day. I can't help it. I lean down and kiss her. She wraps her arms around my neck. Right at this crucial moment, little Nonoa's voice comes from outside. Mommy, Daddy, are you up yet? I'm so annoyed. Of all times, she had to show up now. Zhao Ling sees my frustration and comforts me with a smile. All right, I'll make it up to you tonight. Don't keep our daughter waiting. Hearing my wife's promise, I reluctantly go to open the door. As soon as it opens, I scoop up Luna. Come on. No, let's go get breakfast. The 3 of us head downstairs, and Duhan immediately complains. Bro, sis, why so late? I ignore him. Settling Nonoa into a chair myself, Zhao Ling explains with a smile. We just got a call about the album sales. My dad, Gu Jinghua, asked curiously. Oh, they're out? How much? Zhao Ling takes a deep breath. She announces the staggering number. Dad, from midnight yesterday, 1 million. My mom, Su Ling, gasps. That many? Is the data real? Zhao Ling nods firmly. Gahan stands up, even more excited. Sis, if I'm not mistaken, that's the highest current record. But the next second, he looks at me longingly. Bro, I want to release an album too. Hearing this, I'm taken aback for a moment. Then I pour cold water on his idea. You want an album? How many fans do you have now? He's speechless, awkwardly admitting he was just playing around, never counted. I roll my eyes at her in annoyance. Then don't think about it. You don't even know your fan count. Where are you going to sell the album to? After saying that, I checked the time and got up to head to the office. I gave little Nono a kiss. After saying goodbye to my parents, I drove straight to the company. Once in my office, I immediately called Ishan. As soon as she walked in, I asked her directly, Zhao Ling's physical album. How many were originally planned for release? Ishan answered, we agreed on 10,000 copies before. I tapped my fingers on the desk, making a decision. Tell the factory. Add another 50,000. Ishan's face instantly changed. Goo, will that sell? Hardly anyone buys physical albums these days. Seeing her worried look, I just smiled. Don't worry. You just focus on contacting them. Little did I know, while I was making my plans at Capital YU Entertainment, a woman was staring intently at Zhao Ling's name, her eyes full of venom. Her name was Yi Tian. She was YU's top promoted diva. At that moment, she was gloomily interrogating her assistant. You mean no troll farms dare take my order? Assistant Xiao Lu was too scared to look up. Yes, Sister Tian. They all say, if you want to die, don't drag them down with you. They also said, of all people to provoke, why pick a fight with Zhao Ling? Yi Tian was absolutely furious. She's just a newly promoted diva. Why is everyone so scared? But as the words left her mouth, a woman rushed in. It was her manager, Cheng Xiao, looking exasperated. Tian, if you want to die, don't take the company with you. Zhao Ling's background is not something our Huayu can challenge. Cheng Xiao laid it out plainly. Yang has already spoken. Either you stop this brainless behavior immediately, or the company will have no choice but to blacklist you. Yi Tian was instantly terrified. Blacklist me? Sister Cheng Xiao, I've worked my heart out for the company all these years. Cheng Xiao sighed helplessly and dropped a bombshell. Because the Zhao Ling you're trying to mess with is the heir to the Changning group. Hearing this, Yi Tian broke out in a cold sweat. It's a good thing those troll farms didn't take the job. Otherwise, her career would have been completely ruined. The next day, my phone was nearly ringing off the hook. It was Ishan, her voice trembling. Goo, it's total madness. As soon as the physical albums went on sale, music stores across the country were in chaos. Some fans started queuing at 6 in the morning. Others tried to buy 10 copies in one go, and nearly got mobbed by the girls behind them. And the result? The additional 50,000 copies, plus the original 10,000. A total of 60,000 albums sold out nationwide in less than half a day. Countless fans are wailing, saying they couldn't snag one at all. I sipped my tea leisurely, savoring the victory of the first batch selling out. I put down my cup and calmly uttered a few words. Contact the factory. Print another 100,000 copies. On the other end of the line, Ishan was stunned on the spot, her eyes wide as saucers. Boss, 100,000? Isn't that too many? What if they don't sell? I couldn't help but laugh at her anxious look. Don't sell? Relax, that's absolutely impossible. How about we make a bet? I looked at her and slowly laid out the wager. Let's bet money. If you win, I'll give you 2 extra months' salary. If you lose, next month's salary is gone. No sooner had I spoken than Ishan's face fell instantly. She waved her hands repeatedly. Boss, I'll go call the factory right now. With that, she bolted out of my office like her life depended on it. She doesn't have the guts to gamble with the boss. Soon, the official Weibo of Hanhai Entertainment posted a new update in response to the overwhelming demand from fans. Zhao Ling's physical album is being urgently reprinted with an additional 100,000 copies. They also posted a video. In the video, Yang Tao and his father made complete fools of themselves, ranting and raving. Being my wife, Zhao Ling, copy entrance. The next second, Zhao Ling's fans completely exploded. Who is this? Who gave him nerve? A toad lusting after swan meat. He should look in a mirror and see if he's even worthy. The comment section was instantly flooded with rage. Everyone was clamoring to dox Yang Tao, to teach him a lesson he'd never forget. But soon, some rational fans spotted a blind spot. Wait a minute, that guy who didn't show his face seems to have revealed Sister Zhao Ling's identity. The heiress of the Changning group? My god, if that's true, then Sister Zhao Ling is a real rich lady. Just then, an even more explosive piece of news was dug up. That arrogant Yang Tao turned out to be the heir to the Yang group. Now things had blown up completely. Fans, seeking confirmation, charged straight in and stormed the official Weibo of the Changning group. The comment section was instantly overrun. I knew. The pressure was now on my father-in-law, Zhao Jinshin. Sure enough, chaos erupted within the Changning group as well. Of course the employees knew who Zhao Ling was, and they knew she had married me, the heir to Zhongxing. But with something like this, who dared to make a decision for the chairman? They could only report up the chain. Soon, the news reached my father-in-law Zhao Jinshin's ears. He clicked on the video, and, after watching it, slammed the table in fury. Yang Zhen has some nerve. Daring to set his sights on my daughter, his secretary immediately stepped forward to report. Chairman, your son-in-law has already made Zhongxing Group terminate all cooperation with the Yang family. My father-in-law just sneered coldly. It's not enough. Not enough. This is far from enough. He issued a direct, final order. Notify all our group's real estate and hotel subsidiaries immediately to completely sever all cooperation with the Yang family. Not only that, he made an even harsher decision. Since the netizens are so eager to know, then let's tell them the truth. I want everyone to know that my daughter, Zhao Jinshin's daughter, is not someone to be bullied. I knew the Yang family's downfall had come. My father-in-law is truly formidable. The very next second, the official Changning group personally stepped into the fray. It directly acknowledged Zhao Ling's identity as a daughter of the Zhao family. Not only that, it dropped an even bigger bombshell. Zhao Ling has officially married the heir of Zhongxing Group. The news broke the internet. Male fans wailed in despair. I don't believe it. Goddess, please say something. That Zhongxing heir must have forced you. Brothers, let's find this guy. They went crazy, trying to dig up every last detail about me. But my dad had already handled everything. They wouldn't find a single word of my information. While the whole internet was in uproar over me, I was driving, with Zhao Ling, who had just enjoyed some alone time with me, sitting beside me. The storm outside was none of my concern. Just then, Zhao Ling's phone rang. It was her assistant, Ishan. I watched Zhao Ling's relaxed expression turn to shock. then to utter disbelief. What? My dad made an official announcement. After hanging up, she looked at me with deep concern. Then she immediately dialed my father-in-law. Dad, why did you suddenly announce it officially? This will cause trouble for Shingy. On the other end of the line, my father-in-law's voice was steady and powerful.
Sweetie, I did it to show those people.
With me and your in-laws here, who dares to harass him? Xiaoling fell silent. She understood my father-in-law was right. She hung up the phone, turned to me, a hint of questioning in her eyes. Husband, what are your plans? I smiled, reaching out to ruffle her hair. Wife, your father's right. I looked into her eyes and said word by word, you're not even afraid of losing fans, so why should I, a grown man, be scared? If it weren't for worrying about your career as a pop diva, I would have wanted the whole world to know long ago that you were my woman, Gu Xingyi. Zhao Ling chuckled. She looked at me with a playful glare. What nonsense are you talking about? Since you don't care, then I don't care either. Let's make it public. Even if we lose fans, it doesn't matter. I nodded firmly. Now it's my woman. It's about time, babe. Don't worry about the fans you lose. I guarantee you'll gain 10 times more, maybe even more than that. Hubby, I believe in you, she said, smiling sweetly as honey. The next second, she took out her phone and directly posted a photo of the two of us together. The caption instantly blew up the entire internet. Linglings, I'm officially announcing my marriage. This is my husband. We also have an adorable daughter. I'm so happy right now. The comment section was instantly flooded. Female fans were overjoyed. Blessings poured in like a tidal wave. Wow, Sister Zhao Ling, your husband is so handsome. Best wishes to you both. The Lingling army wishes Sister Zhao Ling happiness. If this guy doesn't treat her right, we won't stand for it. However, the male fans were completely devastated. No, this can't be real. How could our goddess have a child already? I'm heartbroken, shattered. Amid their laments, a glaring word started trending. Unfollow. Goodbye, my goddess. In an instant, 15 million male fans. Avalanche followed by 10 million, leaving only a mere 5 million. In reality, Zhao Ling's true ace in the hole was her 30 million diehard female fans. So with that follow, we 30 million female fans will always stand by Sister Zhao Ling's side. Sisters, tomorrow's 100,000 album copies. Let's snatch them all up in seconds. Let's show them who has the real purchasing power. At that moment, Zhao Ling had already driven home. The storm brewing online was just the appetizer for the real drama to come. Meanwhile, at Hawaii Entertainment, Yi Qingtian stared at the news on her phone screen, her back turning cold, breaking out in a cold sweat. Zheng Xiao beside her spoke calmly. Qingtian, seeing what happened with Zhao Ling, how do you feel now? Yi Qingtian's voice trembled. Sister Qing Xiao, thank you. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably be completely blacklisted by now. Only then did she realize how behind Zhao Ling's was, combined with being the heir to the Zhongxing group.
Cheng Xiao continued to comfort her.
Zhao Ling's father is the richest man in China, and her husband is the Zhongxing heir. People like that, as long as we don't provoke them first. She wouldn't even glance our way. Yi Qingtian finally breathed a sigh of relief. Yeah,
How could she remember a nobody like me?
not long after, the Yang group collapsed rapidly under the joint pressure from the two other major groups. Yang Zhen and Sun paid a heavy price for their previous arrogance. They disappeared completely from the public eye. After this storm, Hanhai Entertainment emerged completely unscathed. Instead, taking advantage of Zhao Ling's official marriage announcement, and not virtual entity, AnimeNexus, it quickly became the most watched company in the entertainment industry. The mysterious leader behind the scenes went by alias Xian also began. A legendary honor that everyone in the industry dreams of collaborating with. And I've always stayed low-key, standing right behind her, being her strongest support. The national edition of Voice of Huaxia came to a sensational close. All kinds of talented contestants gathered on stage with blind auditions and spin chairs, and the innovative mentor battle format broke viewership records right after it aired. The girl group, formed by Lu Xiao and the other two members, also quickly gained a huge fan base with their original songs. The 30 retired Special Forces bodyguards I recruited became the most reliable security for the company. Neo Young, Liu Kai, and the others are extremely loyal. No one dares to mess with Hanhai Entertainment easily anymore. Noa got into the best kindergarten smoothly. She bounces around every day and is the warmest little son for our whole family. Guhan also settled down and studied diligently at the company, slowly finding his own direction in life. In the evening, I held Zhao Ling's hand and so theirs. He had a brilliant light of the magic capital. She leaned on my shoulder and whispered with a smile. I never thought everything would go so smoothly. I squeezed her hand, my eyes full of tenderness. As long as I have you in our family, there's no hurdle we can't get through. The legend of Hanhai Entertainment has only just begun.